Hello. Hello, good morning, and our afternoon, our night, whatever night, time zone it may be. Welcome on in to the Kirby stream. Today we're gonna have ourselves a nice little Zatsudan. A nice little Zatsu. Hope everyone's been doing okay. How are we all feeling tonight? I'll be right with you. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a little drink, which I have right next to me. And then soon we'll get to yapping. We'll get to flapping the gums. Wowder. Fresh wowder. Zatsu Rick. Doing good, just made myself a nice cup of tea. Excellent. Doing all right, playing Air Riders myself and getting ready to enjoy the weekend. The weekend is, in fact, Among Us. It is Among Us. Can you believe it? The weekend. Okay, let's get started soon. Okay, switching scenes. This sure is the life. It's nice to be able to, relax in the fields of city trial. Feels great. Feels great being just, myself inside of this nice patch of grass. Yeah, we're chilling today. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. My name is Goldbullet, CQC expert, weapons specialist, and head sniper of HOLOSTARS English ARMIS, and today we're having ourselves a nice, relaxful day in the clouds. A nice, relaxful day in the sun. A day next to my boy, my guy, Rick. Look at him. He's so silly. What a guy. What a little guy. How are my bubbies tonight? How is everyone doing on this fine night or morning or afternoon, whatever time zone may be? A dozen guys. There's been a couple times in my life where I would just stand outside and lay inside of the grass and nearly fall asleep. It's almost like a strange natural bed coating almost. Like if you sit on a nice windy day, maybe it's not too hot, not too cold outside, sit in the grass, maybe no bugs around here or anything like that, you can have yourself quite the rest. And funnily enough, it'll give you a lot of energy. A lot of energy. I want to join you so bad. It looks so nice. Look at all the patch of grass surrounding. There's enough room for all of you bubbies right now. There's enough room for each and every one of you. How are we all doing tonight? What was for dinner? What was for lunch? What was for brunch? What you chewing on tonight? What did you have for breakfast? What was your ritual like today? What you do? What was your schedule? How was your work? How was your job? How was homework? And a picnic? Oh, I really want a picnic too. It's been so long since I had like a genuine picnic. I could go for a picnic. A picnic will change you. It'll change you for the better. A good old picnic. I had some baked potato and cheese with some chips for girl dinner. Damn, that sounds nice. That sounds delicious. Chicken. Everyone's eating chicken. And who could... sorry about that. Who could blame you guys? That's like the premier snack, the premier dinner of choice. Chicken. It'll never do you any wrong. Strawberry banana crepes for lunch. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. I feel like if you have a crepe, that's fine dining. Like eating a crepe. It's been a while since I had myself a crepe. I know it's like a weird pancake, if I'm not mistaken. It's been some time since I've had a crepe. I don't remember what they taste like. Willing to bet that I love them to bits and pieces. Got myself a bowl of sweet oatmeal. Ooh, dude. There is like this variety box of oatmeal that I get all the time, and it comes with like apple flavored oatmeal. There's a cinnamon one, and then there's like a vanilla one. It fucking rocks. I had tacos for dinner. Yes. Oh, it's funny you say that. I had Taco Bell for dinner myself. Well, maybe not for dinner. It was like around 3 hours ago. I had myself what is that called? The Lux box. It was like called the Discovery box. I was like, what is this? And it came with like a quesadilla wrap or something. It's funny because like I'm not the biggest fan of Taco Bell, but there are times where I absolutely just crave it for some odd reason, like almost too much. There are days where I'm just like, hey, I can go for something a little bit more light. There are days where I'm just like, hey, hand me a bowl of like cereal and I'll be okay. But then there are days where I'm like, I really want Chinese food. I really want Chinese food. And then there are days where I'm just like, oh, I really, really want pizza. I don't know why I have these intense cravings for specific foods, but I guarantee you it's not because, oh, haha, he's pregnant or something. No, nothing like that. That's the way that I just am as an individual. I will like think of something for a long time and then be like, I want that severely. Nothing else matters. Like, it could be like the best thing on the planet. You could be like, oh, Gibby, I made you a good grilled cheese. But if I want orange chicken, I am not eating that grilled cheese. I want orange chicken. Eating a Little Caesars because I made a joke about it a few days ago, and the joke turned into a craving. Little Caesars will get you. Like, speaking of things that aren't really that good, like Little Caesars, I can admit it's like not the best pizza on the planet, but geez, I would be lying if I didn't have those intense cravings for it. There are times where I'm just like, give me those crazy sticks and give me that hellacious greasy pizza, please. I do not care if it gives me heartburn. Genuinely do not give a shit if it gives me heartburn or not. Days since Gibby mentioning Mpreg. Hey, you know what? At this point, it's just a part of my vocabulary, and you can't blame me for it. It would not have been a part of my vocabulary if it wasn't for you guys. Now I want pizza. I'm telling you right now, best pizza you can get, mom and pop shops. Don't fuck with the main brand stuff. Go to a mom and pop place for that pizza. Like the kind of pizza that they put inside of like that brick oven. Like, you know, that oven that they kind of like shoehorn in a gigantic like shovel for the pizza and they place it right inside. It's like a little furnace. Oop, got dark. There we go. And when you want but don't, then wait, let me read this again. And when you want but don't know what you want, but every food is not it. I'm trying to think of like a food I haven't had in a while that I can go for right about now. I really want lasagna. I feel like lasagna is such a festive, like, I don't know. I don't eat lasagna every other night. Like, it's been like a couple of months, strangely enough. Like, I don't eat lasagna on occasion. I eat it, like, usually during the holidays. And plus, it's super easy to make, too. Because what you're doing, you're just, like, essentially making a burger with the sauce. You put, like, the linguine out, you put, like, that little flat ravioli out, then you put some cream cheese on it, etc., sauce, meat, and then you keep stacking it until eventually you just place that bad boy right in the oven, and then boom, nice and cheesy. God damn it, now I want some. You know what, once again, what Goldbullet would be complete without talking about food for a, for a very long period of time? Pasta cake? I like that. I like calling it pasta cake. Very delicious. What else? Look at that sky. Rick, are you seeing? It's beautiful up there. Like, look at those clouds, dude. They're gorgeous. Like, it's almost insane to me. Like, it almost looks like you can like barely make out like some kind of like, is that me in the clouds? No, it's like oh, it looks like a car for sure. Yeah, definitely. Wait, what's that one? Hey, look, that one's in the shape of a donut. Look at that one. It's that's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. See, you need to have yourself a day when you're just like sitting out. Like, do this. This is great. Your skin. It's good for your skin. It's good for your posture. It's just absolutely beautiful. Love to see it. The sky is screaming. It's just the wind. It's just the wind coming through. That's about it. I mean, not until a spider crawls on my ass. See, this is why you put on that off spray. You have to put on that spray. Like, don't get me wrong, I love bugs just as much as like the next fella. Don't get me wrong, bugs are cute, but I don't want them crawling on me. Like, I had a friend not too long ago, like, they came over, we're having a lot of fun, we're just playing some Kirby Air Ride, just having some of the fam and friends over. And then they were like a spider, like, was it a spider? I don't know, I think it was a stink bug was like on the wall. I was like, oh god, what in the fuck? That's disgusting. I will destroy that stink bug. And then she told me, oh, like, why are you afraid of that? It's not like it can kill you or bite you or anything like that. Like, yeah, I'm not terrified of it. I just don't want it in my room. Like, oh, just leave it alone. It'll be fine. It's a stink bug? Question mark? I would like to kill it. I would like to get rid of it. Like, I don't care if it's smaller than me. I don't care if it's like, oh, it's harmless. I'm going to destroy it. All right, just because it's a small little guy doesn't make me any more like, oh, you can get away with it. Sure, let all the spiders and moths fly into my house because they're just little guys. Poor bug, did you kill it? Sadly, yes. I don't like stink bugs. They're gross looking too. I think what's really strange about the bugs in my apartment is the fact that they just arrive randomly. Like, I rarely ever get any bugs, but when it happens, it's just like, oh, hello. Nice to see you. And if you give like bugs and insects like a inch, they'll take a goddamn mile from you. Like, first there's 1, and then there's 2, and then there's 3, and then they multiply by 10. It's insanity. Don't even get me started with fruit flies. Oh god, do not get me started. You hear that shit, Rick? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Oh, what's that, Rick? Oh, you want to look at the clouds again? Let's see. Not really seeing much today. Not a clear skies, which is good. Spiders are here generally harmless and help deal with the unwanted bugs, so I don't mind them. Yeah, I remember hearing that about centipedes. I hear that centipedes are like, they're the premier bug to get rid of other smaller bugs. And I remember someone was like, do not kill the centipedes. They're allies. They're good friends, those centipedes, those silly little bugs. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's great and everything, but aren't they look absolutely terrifying. Like, I'm certain that they're very good at what they do. They're probably like some of the most chillest bugs on the planet, but why do they look like that? They have like crazy legs and they skitter real fast, and sometimes they're huge, and it's just like, oh, no, I don't want that in my place. Get out of here. And I don't know how they procreate. What if there's 1? What if there's 10? What if there's a billion? I don't need that. I do not want that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not a bug guy, okay? I can appreciate bugs, though. Don't tell Ruze I said that. The one bug that I feel like I can absolutely appreciate is the horned beetle. That's a badass bug, dude. I feel like any sort of, like, beetle, any sort of scarab-like creature like that, always good in my book. Because they're always, like, slow creatures who just chill, that they're a little bit heavy, and they have a lot of things to do. Like, I think it's funny that there's a beetle that's absolutely dedicated to just rolling poo-poo, the dung beetle. It's the funniest thing to me. Like, it just is programmed that way. Like, little brother, why are you rolling dung, man? Do you think he wakes up in the morning and is like, you know what, time to roll some poo-poo? Like, what's his schedule like? What are his motives behind rolling that ball of dung? Like, what's his end goal? I want to know what he has in terms of, like, a vision for a future, you know, ahead of himself. I once lived in a place where centipedes crawled around the ceiling and they'd fall and land on me or in my food. I do not recommend it. Oh my god, you're taking me back, dude. You saying that? Centipedes are well known to do that. I think it's called, like, the death drop. I'm not joking. I do not understand why centipedes in particular have that thing, but I may have already told this story. Love telling stories like this for those new bubbies who are here. But when I was younger, I was around the age of like 4 or 5 years old. No, wait, I was a lot older than that, actually. I think I was like 9, 10. And I was with my younger sister in the living room, and we would have I have a lot of memories with, like, summer vacation and everything like that. And there was one night where we had the living room to ourselves, and it was nighttime. I think my mother was somewhere in her room sleeping, and my dad was still at work, so it was kind of like a late night. and the both of us were just like in the living room and everything. And we're playing with our toys, watching like what is it, the fucking Discovery Channel or something. And then we're just chilling, and then out of like the corner of my eye, like we both noticed that there's like a centipede on the wall, and none of us had like the guts to want to destroy it. None of us really had the guts to be like, okay, let's grab a broomstick or something. Let's grab like a shoe, because anytime we attempted to kind of like swing at them, you know, centipedes are like smart. They're weird. I'm not entirely sure how it happens, but you can smack a centipede with a broom, and somehow it'll understand that it, like right before it gets hit with the broom, that it must run away. And more often than not, we would swing at the centipedes on these walls, and they would just jump right off and go on the floor and go crazy and go straight for your feet, or sometimes they'll dash towards you. It's like, whoa! So my sister and I, we were very scared, very cowardly, just because the tiny little bug was all spooky, and at that time, we thought that they could bite you, which I don't think they can. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but we were just afraid to get bitten by this goddamn thing. So, instead of destroying it, we decided not to kill it whatsoever. We were like, let's just go about our play session that we're having and just like, let's never mind it. If we ignore it, it'll probably disappear and never come back ever again, which was the case most of the time. You just ignore a centipede that's too far away, and then it'll crawl somewhere and never to be seen, because they don't like being, they like to be in edges and corners. They never really are in like a open area in your place. So we're playing with our toys and we're all relaxing and everything like that. After a while, we just kind of forget about it. And then my sister gets really hungry, so she ends up making some Kraft macaroni and cheese for the both of us. And we have our bowls and everything. We're eating food in the living room. And then we're sitting down, and then my sister notices that the damn centipede on the ceiling is now on the ceiling. It's no longer on the walls. In fact, is on top of the ceiling where she is sitting. And then I'm watching TV, and I don't know what the hell's going on. And this centipede does the death drop. I need to look that up. I want to see why they do that. But centipede falls from the ceiling, lands onto my sister, and she starts belting. She absolutely starts screaming. She is yelling like, you think that someone walked in the goddamn place with a knife or something. She yelled so goddamn loud. I don't even know what was happening. I couldn't process. All I know is that my sister was screaming. I jumped up and I got the fuck out of that room. And then after, you know, the adrenaline happened and everything kind of calmed down and my sister got up herself, I was like, what did you scream for? What was going on? She was like, the centipede did it like a death drop and landed right into my like lap, almost near my food. And I was like, you know what? We should have killed the damn thing. But at that point, we understood that centipedes, for whatever reason, will do exactly that. And it was the most strange thing ever, because I'm like, they could do that? And then immediately afterwards, we were just like, okay, we see a centipede, it's on sight. We're not letting this little sucker get on the ceiling. We're not letting him hide. We're just gonna get him on sight. It doesn't even matter. So honey, thank you so much for this soup. Imagine waking up each day to 3 to 4 wasps above your bed. It's a miracle I'm not stung yet, but by the end of the week, 20 dead wasps on my windowsill. Man, oh man. See, at this point, honey, I would argue you need to get what is it? What do you call that? That gentleman who comes to your house and destroys the bugs for you. What's the name of that thing? It's on the tip of my tongue. What is it called? That is crazy. Because I am not dealing with no wasps. I can deal with any other. An exterminator, thank you. Yeah, there we go. The exterminator. You need to hire an exterminator. Because the last thing that you want is for those wasps to get smart and start getting into your windowsill. That is when you want to be really careful, because they'll make a nest on the inside of your house. I've seen it happen before. I've had that happen. Gooby Cakes, why are you lying down? Do you have a food, Sammy? No, I'm just hanging out with my boy Rick on the right side of me. He's chill. He's chilling with me today. Isn't that right, Rick? Yeah, look at him. He's a little guy. He's a little fella. A flamethrower. I already said that story before, but really happy to always tell you guys the story. But in my backyard, which most things happen. In my family, we were backyard guys. we're the backyard guys. We were always in the backyard. Like the family, we were just always having functions in the backyard. And to be fair, the backyard that we had back in South Badlands, Chicago, was in fact pretty goddamn big. We had like a really big space to ourselves. So we would have a bonfire out there. We had grills, chairs. We had couches at one point out there too. We had pool and everything like that. It was fucking awesome. And everything was in that backyard. Like most of my memories were in that backyard because it was so goddamn nice. I remember this one time, my uncle, he came over and I remember he was an avid smoker. My uncle was always smoking. He thankfully stopped over time. I don't condone smoking. Stop that shit. Drugs are bad. My uncle was always smoking though. And as a kid, I didn't really mind like him smoking near me or at all. And at this point, I'm like 14, 15 years old. I'm in the backyard with my uncle. We're just talking. He's smoking and everything like that. And he looks down and we see like that like a black mass, like a collection of like whatever that is on the ground. And my uncle's like, what is that? And then he gets really close and it's like a bunch of ants. And I don't know why ants do this. There are times where ants, for whatever reason, will just like collectively like, what is it, like combine together and they're all in one space. Why is that? I don't know why that is. Ants just do that, where there's like a sudden, like almost like a pool of ants just sitting there. Just their silly antics. Yeah, and my uncle's like, that's disgusting. Look how many ants there are there. And they're right near the door too. And then this guy, he gets a smart idea. I'm trying to remember how the story went. I remember it ends with him. The story ends with him lighting all of those ants on fire one by one. And my uncle was absolutely nuts. My uncle was as nuts as my dad. I remember he like poured gasoline on the ants and just like he threw his cigarette on the ground and they all vanished in a second. I'm like, what? Holy shit, you could do that? Why? Because my uncle was absolutely nuts. He's insane. He was just like, wasn't that cool? And I was like, yeah, that was cool. And then that's when like my weird spark for like fire kind of like was ignited in a tee-hee funny way. Although my dad, he was kind of like a pyrotechnic for like a little bit, so we always burned ourselves as kids with our fireworks and everything like that. We were a big firework family. Fire thing again. Yeah, we love fireworks in our family. Once in the backyard, 4th of July come around, we have the BBQ out, we got the goddamn family over, the kids, cousins, aunts, uncles, everyone was there, and we light that sucker up. I love fireworks. Although they are annoying. I'm gonna be that guy. I think as I grow older, fireworks become more and more of a nuisance and actually like, oh, that's a really cool thing. Pyromania running through the family. Like, obviously don't play with fire, it's gonna hurt you. But when it comes to like all that fun stuff, like the sparklers and the really crazy like fireworks you get at like, what is it, like the Kaplan store and everything, those are fucking awesome. Those are sincerely really goddamn sick. Yeah, but to the wasps are no joke. Though that's a hateful bug. That bug just hates. Like, I do not understand. I saw a video the other day that I had to blink twice. I had to watch it 10 times over just to see if that was happening. There was a lady and she was like recording a murder hornet picking up a dead tarantula, a spider. And mind you, this tarantula looking spider is a pretty sizable one. And the murder hornet was just like, it just grabbed it out from the ground. No goddamn thank you, dude. I saw that. Insane. Like, what? That thing could pick shit up? And then like the lady who was kind of like recording the video, she got really close, and then that murder hornet thing, like the bug like stopped what he was doing and looked at her. Like it dropped the bug, the spider, on the floor and just darted right towards her a little bit. Like those things are out for blood. I do not understand why they are built this way. Like a natural born hater. A hornet is strong enough to carry a tarantula. It could have been a hornet. It could have been what I'm just like basing this on what I saw on Twitter. Like I saw that. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That was so crazy to me. I would just die in that spot, right in that situation. I don't think I would get any. I love bugs, but I don't love them that much to the point where I'm like so fascinated with what they do. Like, be about your business. I'm gonna stay over here. Be about your business, and I will stay right here. Feel free to do whatever a hornet does. This one time, of course, this is another story. When I was younger, when I was a kid, we had our window open, and it was a really nice, like, I think it was like fall was just arriving, so summer was kind of dying down, which is good. Because at that time, Chicago, when those summers will kick your ass. Where I currently live also kicks your ass. The summers where I have been have always been grueling. I don't think I've ever had a summer where it's like kind of mellow. Every summer I've been to has been especially goddamn nasty, you know? Which is good, which is what you want during summer because you get to have all the fun activities, but that means you wouldn't have to crack open your windows every now and again, so that's exactly what I did. Had some cousins over and everything like that one day. We're all playing, I think we're playing Melee. We were playing Smash Brothers Melee. We had our window open, and we're all just playing our Nintendo GameCube. It's a lot of fun. You know, I'm playing as like Bowser, Mario, fighting them, and then out the fuck of nowhere, you won't believe it, a pack of wasps enter the room from the window that we left open, almost as if they were planning to enter the window. Now, mind you, we're all on the floor sitting down with 4 controllers in hand. We're playing some Smash, and then to the left of our view, about four wasps pulled up and just were in from the window. Without a moment's notice, everyone gets throws into a fit of chaos. Everyone just starts screaming. Everyone just starts yelling. We're going left to right. What the hell's going on? Oh my goodness. Hell on earth. Hell on earth. I remember that one of my cousins unfortunately did get stung by one of those damn bastards, but we laid the law on them. We grabbed some books that were not too far from us on the counter and just went to town on those bitches. Like, I don't know what agenda these bugs have, but if you want to fuck with me, it's gonna take a few more than you just to hit me out, okay? I got books, I got these hands, I'm gonna start dropping elbows. When I see a bug now in my room, it's on sight. I'm sorry, but this is not the place where you want to be, okay? You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. Drive-by sting is insane. Hey, you know what? That's what they get. You dish it out, if you dish it out, then you gotta take it. If you can dish it, then you can take it. That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying kill every bug on the planet. Okay. There are a lot of bugs out there that absolutely are adorable. There's like a bug. What is it? It's like a fairy moth. It's like a pink cutie pie. It like cleans its little antennae, and it's like the most adorable thing ever. And I'm like, why aren't you gigantic? I would love to ride you one day. I would love to like be able to fly on a giant, cute little moth. I remember a red wasp falling in front of me in my room one day, and I basically teleported outside. I love moths, especially that one. They're so adorable. Ladybugs and fireflies are cool. You know, the strangest thing happened when I first moved into my brand new apartment. I had a ladybug problem. I've never had that in my life. I did not know that was a thing. I say a problem, but it was more or less like a surprise. So when I moved into my new apartment, it was like during spring? Yeah. So a lot of bugs were just starting to come out and everything like that. Wait, was it spring? No, it wasn't spring. Where was this? I think it was like I was entering spring. Yeah, we were entering spring. How many? Oh my god, so many, dude. I love ladybugs just because of how like chill they are. Like they are such a funny creature. So get this. So they were always in this windowsill. I don't know what it is about bugs and windowsills, but in my bathroom, ladybugs appeared and they would sit there like on the windowsill, but they would never really like crawl on you. They would just stare at you. So I distinctly remember this one time. I was taking a shower and I was a stinky boy. I wasn't the best. I was absolutely wretched. I was putrid, okay? And I'm like, let me hop in this shower real quick because I'm gross. Take the clothes off, hop in the shower, and I'm rinsing and everything. I'm stinky as hell. I got the soap, washing my body, doing my thing, getting all sudded up with the bubbles and whatnot. Shampoo, soap on neck, soap on chest. It's everywhere. I'm cleaning myself in this bathroom. And then in the corner of my eye, I see it. A ladybug right there, just on the wall, right next to me. And I'm looking at this ladybug, and the ladybug is looking at me. And I'm like, is this ladybug moving? The ladybug's not moving. The ladybug was just watching me shower. I felt, I don't know how to feel. And mind you, I didn't kill it. I don't want to kill ladybugs. They're so cute and absolutely adorable. And they never messed with me. So it was never, there's never a point where I'm just like, oh, I have to get rid of them. It was just looking at me. And then when I was done, I turned the water off, got my clothes back on. I opened my like little shower curtains and everything. And I noticed that the ladybug is now crawling up towards the window. It just wanted to watch me take a shower, which I don't mind. Like if you want to watch me do my thing, if you're into that, okay, more power to you. I don't mind, but you gotta tell me beforehand, ladybug. Okay, you gotta tell me beforehand that you're gonna be looking at me taking a shower. I thought that was very funny. But the thing was, they only lasted like a while. They stood like near the half end of winter. It was like really cold outside, so we got ladybugs for some reason. And then after that, they never came back. It was a very strange problem to have. I wouldn't really call it a problem. It was just an instance where we just had ladybugs. Strangest thing ever. Better than a spider or roach watching you shower. I can't do that, dude. I can't do roaches. Those things are gigantic. They're like nearly the size of your forearm, dude. Like, my thoughts and prayers to anyone who has to deal with those on a day-to-day basis, because I can't do that shit. I was I think I was a teenager at this time. I was in my grandmother's house. Grandma had a lovely house, by the way. This was my dad's mother. When she was still alive, man, she can cook some good ass food. I always talk very well about my grandmother. We were over at her house one day. I had to use the bathroom. Told my grandma, hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. She's like, okay, mijo, when you're done with the bathroom, food should be ready. Excellent. Can't wait. I go into the bathroom, sit down, got to do number 2. Sorry to be TMI, but I had to go number 2. So pull the drawers down, sitting there doing my business, just, you know, on my phone, kind of doing my thing. And then of course, what you know bugs, they love to do this to you. Every bug does this. They are right at the corner of your eye. It's a goddamn roach. And I'm not talking about, oh, it's a small little baby cockroach. Nope. This is potentially a grown man in a suit. That's how big this roach was. I know I'm over exaggerating here, but you have to understand this roach. I'm like, what, 16 at this time? This roach, it was fucking massive. And my pants are down. I'm doing number 2. I look at this damn, ooh, he's right there with his antennae flickering and everything. This man he's looking at me. I'm looking at him. He darts towards me and he goes towards my pants. He like goes in my pants. I fucking hop out of that seat. Thankfully, I already had my booty was wiped. I cleaned up beforehand. I was just dilly-dallying on my phone, just sitting there doing nothing. I'm scared. I'm like, this bitch just went inside of my pants. Guess what? I jumped out of that bathroom and walked and ran out of that bathroom with no pants on. My dick was hanging out, and I was just like, get me out of here! Then my grandma was like, why are you not wearing any pants? I'm like, there's a goddamn roach in my pants. I'm not trying to wear that shit right now. Get it out of there. And then my grandma was like, okay, I'll get it out of there. It's just a roach. She goes in there and helps me out, gives me my pants back. She's like, I got the roach. it was in your pants. I'm like, yes. I don't understand why that roach was like that. What a creep, what a fucking freak. But thankfully, Abuela was like, ah, get that bitch, get out of here. That's why we have bidets. You know how badly I want a bidet? I really want a bidet. That is like a seriously nice investment to have. Like, sincerely. Like, I need a bidet in my life. Japan changed me. Japan really did. Because now I think about it, after having many trips to Japan, how do I have to clean, how do I say this? How do I structure this without being disgusting? I don't know how people wash their ass anymore. How do you do that without a bidet? Because there are times where I'm in, like, I do my business and I'm like, I need to jump in the shower real quick and give myself a night's rinse. I have to. I have to ask, why are bidets so good? I asked this because I never asked or used one. So, I think I can absolutely answer your question, because I never had like a bidet. Like, I never used one as frequently as I used to have one, or not used to have one. I used to use one at like a local place that was really nice. I remember I used it like once as a kid. But mind you, I haven't used a bidet ever since. I just remember water being squirted up my ass, and I remember being like, ow, that was weird. When I was in Japan, they're scattered just about everywhere. Every bathroom I've ever come across in Japan had a bidet. And the reason what makes them so good is that they help you clean up so well. Don't want to get TMI here, but trust me, like, you press one button and suddenly you're getting like, there's sometimes if you got a really nice one, there's like lotion dispensers that might help you out too, which is nice. It just cleans you up something nice down there. Now, usually a good shower will do that. Like, if you give yourself a nice rinse in the shower, you can probably do that yourself manually. But with the bidet, you ain't got to worry about that. That's why it's one of the best investments, in my opinion. I would love to get one installed for myself, but I'm almost certain that has to be a stupid ass amount of money. You're lucky to go there. I want to go to Japan. Dude, it's excellent. It's excellent. That's the home away from home. If I weren't living here in the Badlands, I'd definitely be living in Xenokuni. I definitely would be in Japan. There's a lot of great things about Japan that I've outweighed. Like, I remember at some point, maybe a couple like weeks ago now, weeks ago, I sat myself down and I was wondering, like, if I were to go to Japan, if I were to move to Japan, what were the positives and what could be the possible negatives that would come with it? And the positives absolutely outweigh the negatives. Because anytime I make a serious move, anytime I have ever had made a serious move when it comes to like traveling and whatnot, it comes to potential places I might live, I always like to point out what are the good things and what could be the bad things. That's like the best thing you can do. Especially if you're moving out of country, which is already a very scary premise for a lot of people. Especially me. Especially me. The negatives for me, I'm trying to think. Because the positives for Japan are for the fact that it's incredibly inexpensive. Like, once you have your in in Japan, you are not spending buckets and buckets of money on like grocery and utilities. I mean, you still essentially are, right? You're still essentially buying food. Things cost money. Nothing's ever free. You're still gonna have to work your butt off no matter what. No matter where you go, you're working, okay? You're shaking a thing, you're doing something, you're working. No matter how you get your money, you're gonna be paying Wi-Fi, you're gonna be paying, rent, you're gonna be paying X, Y, and Z utility bill, whatever the case may be. But it's gonna be just so much more inexpensive for someone like me, which is great. That's one of the positives that I remember. I would go on Konbini runs so often. Because there are times where I'm just like, man, I want a quick snack, I want a quick bite. Let me go to a Family Mart real quick and everything like that. And let me get like a pouch jelly. And and let me get like a little like a meat snack to go with it. Oh, and a little candy, and a breath mint. Oh, and this and this and that. And then I find myself with about 10 plus items. And then those 10 plus items, $6 to $7. $6 to $7 in USD, translated to USD. And if you were to get like 10 items over here where I am, that's costing you like around $30. So suddenly every little thing that when it comes to small stuff like that, that saves me a buck. That saves me a fucking stupid ass buck. One of the funniest stories that I had in Japan as of this year, first 3 months of this year, I always talk about how we were in Japan recording our 3Ds and everything like that. I've had the misfortune of having I forgot what it was. I think it was my kidneys were just not working correctly, and I was really scared. And at the time I told Jellymane, hey, I think my kidneys are acting up, I can't really do my thing properly. And it was, of course, of like, I did a lot of drinking in Japan, but I was very much responsible. Kidneys did not like it. And Jellymane was like, holy shit, we gotta get you to a doctor real quick. And I'm like, a doctor? Are you kidding me? In Japan? I just need these pills and everything like that. He's like, don't worry about it. Guess what? It's probably not gonna be expensive at all. Great. Now, the kidney pills that I take, the kidney pills that I need, you need a prescription over here in Badlands, America. And my prescription, I'm not kidding, cost me around $100+ $100+ to get those goddamn things that I need to flush out my kidneys correctly, because I have really, really weak kidneys. And that sucks, because when you need them desperately, you gotta shell out $100. That's right, 100 Dundies. You gotta make sure that you get that, because if you don't, guess what? You're gonna sit there, you're gonna suffer, and you're gonna be like, well, oh shit, I might as well bite the bullet, right? But in Japan, the pills that I needed, the pills that I had purchased because of, with the help of Jellymane, of course, it went from $100 to about $30. 30-40 range. I remember it being so slim, and I'm like, I remember I was so shocked. I was so like in disbelief, because I remember telling Jellymane, I'm like, wait, was that the price? Was that the flat price? Like, what does that include tax? What's going on? And he was like, yeah, that's $30. I'm like, are these the correct medication? Is this the right medication that I need? He was like, yeah, I think so. It is, right? That's the one that you need. It's gonna help you. I'm like, fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Same strength? Yeah, it worked. I would argue it worked just as good. So instead of paying $100 to $200 for like medication that I desperately need, most of that, how medication works in Japan, it's just affordable, which in my opinion should be like everywhere. I don't care where you live. That should be a thing everywhere. I currently live somewhere where it's absolutely inexpensive. If you oh my god, dude. I got a funny thing to tell you. Get this. Not to get into some personal information, had to go to the hospital maybe around 2-3 years ago. Not too sure when this was. I went to the hospital. I was very scared. Turned out I was having a panic attack, because that happens every now and again. It was a panic attack. But the thing about panic attacks, what's really scary about them, is that they emulate sometimes like heart attacks. Like, heart attacks have a lot of symptoms that are very similar and very much alike heart attacks, which is scary, because you never know what's happening. Especially when you have a heart condition like mine, you kind of like think mentally, oh no, something bad is happening. No matter the case, you have to go to the hospital. So that's exactly what I did. And I remember on my drive there, I was kind of calmed down. My chest wasn't hurting. Panic attack was lowering down. And I entered the emergency room. And they ringed me up and everything like that. They gave me the pills that I needed. They were telling me that, hey, you're just really stressed. Your heart is in perfect condition right now. It's not really doing what it should be doing because of your condition, this and that. But you're pretty much good to go. Great. Couple weeks go by. They send me the slip. And I'm not fucking around with you. It was like $3,000 to $4,000 for that entire thing. And they also, get this, they threw a what was it? They gave me a slip upon just entering the ER. Just sitting there was adding on top of that slip. Just entering that place was already like giving me a lot more than I had to pay. Like, it wasn't the medication that was expensive, it was just entering that was expensive. Like, being seated and being thrown into a room and having a doctor consult you, that in itself was more expensive than just giving me what I needed. which was the medication that I needed. The medication was expensive, but the most expensive part was just having a room. Fucking insanity. Were they charging you the air you were breathing? You think they would at this point, right? I wouldn't really be surprised if that was a thing. If they were like, yeah, let's just go ahead and give this guy, you know, let's tax his ass. Let's do that. He's breathing and he's blinking as well. Yeah, and that really, I'm still paying up that medical bill upon a second medical bill that I have to pay because of another visit I had. I fucking hate my heart condition. I wish I didn't have it. It's so stupid, especially in this country. That's why I'm like, hey, you know what? If Gibby ever wants to, if Gibby wants to make his way to Japan, it'll save me a lot of money. It just would. Generally, living in Japan is a lot more like good for me specifically, and it's good for a lot of the boys as well. It's because we work for we work for cover. So being able to like be there will save us a lot, and I mean a lot of time, a lot of money. Was Mr. Krabs in charge of the hospital? Must have been. Must have been. That is a weird one if I compare it to things around here in the sea. Oh yeah. Like I can't imagine how that must be anywhere else in the world, because I hear that over here in Badlands, America, it's the worst. But that's just based on my experience. Money. How cold would it be up there? When I went, I'm frightened. I'm frightened of Japan's weather, because when I had went, it was like in the beginning of the year. So it was like January, February, March, and it was like really brisk, cold weather, which was nice, but nothing frigid. I'm very used to cold weather. So for me, you know, when you got big boy belly, when you got big boy, like, you know, meat on you, you're not really, you know, you're impervious to most weather effects, which is what I am. I kind of am. I don't get cold easily. I have a lot of meat reserves all over my body, so I'm not really scared about that. I guess what really fucking scared me with the weather is that this, mind you, this is like March, and then my one of the people I was working with at the time at the studio was like, hey, we're gonna have a hot day, and that's unusual for this weather right now. We're having a hot day in the middle of what is like the ending of winter. And I was like, oh, hot day. He was like, yeah, so be ready for that. I'm like, okay. This is in the middle of like we're still kind of like heading into spring a little bit here. And I got hit with that weather. And mind you, it was like cold, very cold for about the entire trip up until that point. So when we got hit with that sudden heat wave, I was sweaty. I was like, what? Like, this is not even the hottest it could be. And this is excruciating. And I had so many Monasans. Every manager who is in Japan, who works for us and has, you know, I have, you know, had the privilege to talk with, they always told me, Gibby, you don't want to be here during the summer. You do not want to be here during the summer at all. And that frightens me. That's also like a negative, I feel like, because the positives go with like, now, you know, my job is helping me, which is like working as an idol and cover, and they're gonna help me with that, which is sweet. Thank you. Like that fucking rocks. They're gonna help me with a house, help me get my like permits and all this other like boring adult shit out the way to be a citizen and everything like that. Like, they got my back, which is sweet, because I don't know where I would be by myself. I don't even know how I could do that by myself. It would be impossible. But that is one of the good positives, that when you're an idol here, that is something that you could do. And, you know, your job being as awesome as it is, they're fucking awesome. I can't say that more than enough. Thank you for that. But right now I'm really kind of considering it, because after seeing so many of the boys move over to Japan, I'm really like, I kind of want to do it too. Just because they all seem so happy, and I'm like, I want to slice of that pie, because I love Japan and I want to discover more Japan. And who's to say, like, maybe Japan might not all, like, I might get sick of it. That doesn't mean I can't go back home. Like, I got family back at home, you know. If I ever get sick of Japan, then I can just head back to the US. I really just want to do something new. Like, I really want to see how I can, like, learn more Japanese. I've always wanted to learn a second language. I feel like that's going to be on the top of my list, because that's also another negative. Like, I don't know any other language other than English. But I remember other Mana-san was like, you know what, Gibby, you can probably like most people who are like, who don't really know Japanese, like, Japan is the one place where you could like essentially live a good chunk of your life with knowing only a little bit of Japanese. You don't even know, it's like they were telling me you don't need to know that much Japanese because Japan is already a tourist English friendly place. But even with that in mind, I still want to, you know, understand the culture, be able to understand the goddamn language. So I think, like, even though I don't need to learn Japanese, essentially, even though I need to only know a little bit, I'm still going to teach myself Japanese, if I move there. Because one thing that I feel like I take for granted, which I love, in my neighborhood and where I live currently, it's like one of the safest states in the country. I'm not trying to dox myself, but teehee, you'll find out. But one of the safest states. I love it. I love being able to walk outside of my house, and I love being able to say good morning to someone, and then someone saying good morning back to me. Like, where I am is so fucking sweet because you'll get random strangers, and I come from Chicago, so I'm not entirely sure, like, how do I say this? You don't really get a lot of friendly faces like that in other states, which is sweet. Which is nice, because where I am is so special to me because I always stir up conversations with individuals who I don't even know. They're just really nice. I remember this one time, there was this old lady walked up to me, and I was at Cabela's. I was just looking around, buying some good stuff. And she was like, "Oh, you have such a nice smile. You know that?" And that was everything to me. Mind you, this is like an elderly lady. That came from a grandma, and I was like, that is so lovely. You have such a nice smile too. Like, being able to understand a language and comprehend that sort of, like, you know, that kind of like camaraderie that comes with just like talking to someone like on a whim, just because you want to make someone's day. I love that to bits and pieces, and I don't want to give that up. That's why I have to learn Japanese. If I do move to Japan, I would like to be able to speak a language so that I can have like small little bite-sized conversations like that. And plus, it's safe. That's another thing. Japan is absolutely 110. I'm not gonna say it's the safest thing ever made. There's still crime. There's crime everywhere in the world. Like, it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you go. You're gonna have crime no matter what. But just being able to have the security of stepping outside and not being, you know, haggled or having to deal with some nutcase, but like yelling or going crazy or anyone trying to mug you like that, it's really nice to be able to have that, you know? It's nice to have that. And where I am, it's okay. I'm not gonna say like it's the best thing ever. I've seen some really crazy shit, but nothing terrible. Okay, I like to live my life without, like, you know, intervention where someone just comes into my like some strangers like I gotta, oh well, there it goes. Oh, hey Rick, hi. Where you going, Rick? Don't leave me. I'm talking to you, buddy. I don't know what that was. Oh, look at those clouds. Still as lovely as ever, I say. You know what happened? I accidentally kicked my my capture card. I was kind of like sitting back for a second. I was getting really comfortable, so sorry about that if you saw that. I didn't mean to kick over my. Yeah, oops. Let me move that actually. Hold on. There we go. What a thing to join in on. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, but I'm considering it. Joking aside, I'm absolutely considering doing that at some point. I think it's just, and also another positive, I love the culture. I love how I am, like, the only time I was ever talked to was when I was talking to someone. And I'm not like a loner or anything. I love socializing. I love being able to, like, you know, once again, being able to say hi to strangers, being able to have like conversations with workers who are like about their job and everything like that when I'm like working at a store, or if I'm at a library, I'm just speaking to someone about a book or something. Love having that, you know? This kind of makes me want to lay on the sand at the beach and watch the sunset in a starry night. This is so peaceful. This is nice. This is very nice. I've been playing a lot of Kirby Air Riders recently, and Rick is one of the best characters ever made. I love him. I love Rick. You know what, Rick? You get me. Unlike that no good lug Big Bubby. I wish there was a version of Rick Bubbies or something. Because Big Bubby is just... Oh, he is... I don't want to talk about that guy right now. See, Rick, you get me. You just understand me. You're a good listener. You don't talk much either. That's what I like about you. Can I talk about something very quickly on that note? You're not gonna believe what happened. So every now and again, you know, I like to. Twitter is a website that I loosely use. I don't really fuck with Twitter, just because, like, I'm not calling it X. No one calls it X, okay? Everyone still calls it Twitter no matter what, okay? I went on Twitter the other day. After we played, I'm gonna copy this image, I'm gonna save it, and I want to show you something. We played Kirby Air Riders on release night. I was playing the digital version of the game, and boy, if that game is fun. We're currently playing it right now, actually. But I was just having an absolute god dang blast with it. It was so much fun. And I think one of the best parts about the game was the fact that there was a picture mode. And in that picture mode, and in our stream, I ended up taking a picture of Rick and I posted it. And I'm going to share with you what happened to that post. Okay, here it is. When I took this picture, now mind you, when I took this picture, why in the, what happened? What algorithm picked this up? Why in the world does that have 34K? That is like potentially the highest like count I've ever seen, that I've ever had. Genuinely, how did that happen? This is what the kids call a banger tweet, a hit tweet. But why? Like, Rick has that power over people, I guess. Because it's a beautiful shot. You bring up a very good point. I have to give myself credit when it's due, because that is quite the clever shot. It's very beautiful. It's kind of funny how that website works, because there are times where the algorithm won't pick up on anything, and then it'll pick up on a random ass post. When I tweeted that out, I just thought it would be funny. I didn't really think too much about it. I mean, you saw me create it live on stream. I was like, oh, that'd be funny to tweet out. This is great. Boom, 34K. Insanity to me. Sakurai would be proud. That happens. I guess what irritates me, when I was a younger bounty hunter on Twitter, as an artist, you work your ass off for a piece, and then you kind of throw it there and just hope and pray that the algorithm picks it up, or some really big like account kind of tweets it, retweets it or something, just because because I was a little guy at some point too. I was a little artist. I didn't really have big numbers or anything like that. So at that point, you would just pray that you used a certain hashtag correctly to where it got noticed. And anytime I've used that fucking website, it's always like, oh yeah, you got about, like, you know, that thing that you worked on for about like 8 hours to 12 hours? Yeah, that's got about 24 likes. That's it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And it's not like I'm owed anything like that. I don't feel like any person is like owed that, but I feel like at the same time, like, it would be nice for a lot of like starting artists to have some notoriety, to be able to be seen just a little bit more, just because there's so much like untapped, unseen talent out there. And then a picture of fucking Rick gets 34K likes. And then I think if you use Blue's, like, what is Twitter Blue, whatever the hell it's called, like, if you like get the subscription service, I think that you have priority over being seen and everything like that. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? That's why I don't really use X. But it is funny when things like this happen out of the hell of nowhere. It's very funny. The algorithm is a mysterious thing. I don't think I'll ever understand the algorithm, Rick. Twitter algorithmism was not existent nowadays. Yeah, it makes you wonder how much it's really changed over time. Like, how do you even begin to develop Twitter? I feel like a lot of someone's gonna capitalize on this. I remember when I was younger, there used to be this great website, and it was good at the time. I don't think it's good anymore because of how much it's changed. Does anyone even remember MySpace? Does anyone remember MySpace? It's nothing what it used to be anymore. As a matter of fact, it is a husk of itself. Like, it's no longer what it was. I remember when MySpace first was introduced, fucking website rocked. That website was so sick. ancient. Yeah, dude, it is as old can be, and the fact that it's still around, like it's around in some capacity. But I remember you were able to like configure your background. You could add GIFs and all this stuff. You could like put music, so when you clicked on your page, people would see hear the music that you like the most. You could put your interest on there, photos, you name it. MySpace kind of rocked back in the day, and then something happened to it. Some big wig bought it, then they sold the rights to it, and then some other company got it. Then now it's just whatever it is. I'm not even too sure if it's still a thing or not. Who knows? I'll have to go back to MySpace. I miss when you could just personalize your page. YouTube used to do it. Yeah, like that's what I miss. I really miss when applications had that. Discord is really close to that. Like Discord is like getting that just a little bit. I like that on Discord you can customize your own like your page. So when someone clicks on you, sometimes it plays an animation. Then you can have your like border around your profile picture, and then you can choose a color gradient, and you can put a different font to your name. Like Discord has some whimsy to it. As much as I don't enjoy some elements of Discord, there are a lot of really good things about it that I do enjoy. And then you toss them like $10 a month, and like I'll toss that to you, like $5 minimum. I'll give that to you too. Like I think it's worth it if you like that level of customizations. Plus, you get to like really reap the benefits of like kind of like boosting your own server and whatnot. And there's a lot of incentive for Discord that I feel like I'm more comfortable giving Discord like money over Twitter. Because Twitter, you used to be able to have a gigantic banner. They got rid of that. You used to be able to have a banner at like 1920 by 1080 resolution and look pretty as hell, but then they got rid of it. Don't know why they did that. They also got rid of custom color text when you would click on someone's page. They got rid of that completely. They just removed it. Don't know why they did that. You used to be able to add GIFs as profile pictures on Twitter, and guess what? They got rid of it. Don't know why. You used to be able to make voice tweets. They got rid of it, and I don't know why. I'm just like, why are we removing whimsy? What was that? Did I just get an achievement? Why in the world are we removing whimsy from applications? Ingest and put in whimsy, please. Every day I miss Twitter circles. I never used that feature. Can you explain to me what Twitter circles were? Because I never used it, but I hear from people that Twitter circles were like the best thing on the planet. Funnily enough, I have a screenshot of your 3D Zatsu as one of my Discord banners. Oh, nice. Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. See, Discord is where all that whimsy is kind of like laying into, which is nice. We really did forget about Skype, didn't we? I only used Skype a couple of times. Like, I didn't use it extensively. I used it like pretty decently, but when Discord came out, that was all I wanted to use. And Discord at the time had very, very minuscule features. You couldn't even set your status. There was only like you're online. There was no like I'm on standby or do not disturb. That just wasn't there. Because I think Discord came back in 2020, 2021, 2019. When the hell did Discord come out? I only used Skype with my therapist back then. Yeah, I remember there was a lot of times where I had like meetings for jobs on Skype and stuff like that. I used voice tweets to post short clips of me singing when I felt like it. Same! Why did they get rid of that feature? So goofy. Basically, private account without having to actually go private. You can tweet a select number of people. Wait, that was what it was? No way. Basically, a private account without having to actually go private. You could tweet to a select number of people you chose. What? See, creatively, I never understand the purpose of doing that. They're like, yeah, that people were just using it every now and again. We don't really need that, you know. Why would we want more features for a good amount of people? They don't need that. Like, okay, I guess we don't want it. I guess we don't want it. Discord was out in 2016. That's right, 2016. Jeez. That's funny. I remember back then, I sound so old, but back then, you know how you go on Discord, you can open up activity, and if you want to, you can listen to music. You click on the YouTube thing in your activity, and then suddenly you just put your playlist of options in there, and now you're listening to music. I remember at the time, I think I had graduated high school, and I remember hopping in a call in Discord, and one of my friends at the time was like trying to figure out how to put a music bot in your server when that was still a thing. I'm not even too sure if you can do that. I know you can technically still add bots to Discord, but you can't do that anymore because they like kind of crack down on those bots. But you can like make a bot its own like like what is it? Its own section like page on Discord, and then you just type some stuff in, and then you would drop a URL link with like a designated like parentheses like play this, and then it would just play it for you, audio. And you could just like right click on it, set the volume, and then all your boys, anyone who ever joined your VC, could just hear really nice music while you're in there. What I really miss is collections on Twitter. So I could put all of my art posts in one easy place to browse. Now people gotta wade through the media tab. I think the media tab right now on PC is really good. I just think it's kind of dog shit on mobile, because on PC, if you go to a media tab, you have like sections. It's like, you know, let me click on it right now. You click on media tab, and it's 3 sections per like scroll. Like you keep scrolling down, you're seeing a lot of photos, and that's really nice. That's really goddamn cute. That's great. But for some reason on mobile, you have to just skim through with your thumb, just keep going. And PC right now is in good hands. I like the big squares. It was never like that before. Discord bots are doable, a bit harder to make, but we can make it ourselves. That's really nice. I would be interested in doing that. Because right now I use like SideTube. Anytime I'm in a VC with some friends and we just want to listen to music together, there's a separate website that we've used here before during memberships where you guys will hop into SideTube and someone has like priority over what we watch, and you can paste in like anything and watch things together at the same time, unlike an activity. Because activity just throws ads constantly your way, and there's no way to like, even if you have like YouTube like premium or plus, whatever it's called, you can't even log into an activity, so you are just watching mandatory like minute-long ads, and that's like, oh, I just want to listen to my music. SideTube's good for a watch long, I remember that. Hell yeah, dude, I love me some SideTube. SideTube is reminding me of Rabbit. I remember before when back in 2016, I would use Discord. Since we didn't have those features and SideTube wasn't a thing, Rabbit was a thing, which is essentially a feature of just like sharing your screen and watching a movie or watching a TV show together, dude. I'm not even too sure if anyone remembers Rabbit. It was so short-lived. I think that's why not a lot of people remember that. I keep thinking Discord is like 3 years ago, but I used it in 2018. Yeah, I remember seeing it in 2016. Because one of my friends who kind of like transferred over from DeviantArt to Twitter, they were like, hey, you want to talk? I'm like, yeah, we're talking. Like, what do you want to hang out sometime? I'm like, I got Skype. They're like, Skype? Like, you got to get on Discord. I'm like, Discord? What's that? They're like, yeah, add me on Discord. I don't have a Skype. I'm like, I don't even know what Discord is. I distinctly remember one of my friends kind of like anchoring me in and telling me like, oh, it's so much better. You can play games together and you can talk in this. I was like, yo, let's do it, man. That sounds a lot better than Skype. I was so like Skype coded at the time. I didn't want to like, you know, transfer over. I was like, I'm not too sure. But I use Discord just about every day now. Like when I open my PC, Discord opens with me. Like it is a mandatory app that I use now. Like there is no other alternative. There's like a Discord, like, let me see something. I remember Discord was down and I jokingly used with a couple of friends an other like Discord-like thing. Let me see. Apps like Discord. Apps like Discord. Let me see something. TeamSpeak, Mumble, Telegram. See, some people use Telegram. I remember Telegram, don't they have like some kind of really cool like sticker thing? Like you can use stickers on there or something. Oh yeah, what is that? Gilded. Yeah, dude, Gilded is so strange because it's like it has better features than Discord, but it's a lot more like nerdy Discord, if that makes sense. Gilded was what I used. Such a strange one. A really cool one though. It's like super much like Discord. Last time I used it, at least. So to protect your friend too. I didn't really care much about Discord's presence until I started watching VTubers. I think Discord was kind of responsible for me kind of like interacting and socializing a bit more on the with friends over the internet. Because I remember I was kind of like scared to talk to people online at the time because my parents kind of were like, because I still lived with my parents back in 2016, so I only learned about Discord in late 2015, so I was really like, I'm not too sure if I want to be talking to random strangers, blah, 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 blah. And to be fair, I remember I wasn't really like social, if that makes sense. I was a bit like kind of standoffish and not the best when it had come to like talking like sentences. I was always maybe overthinking too much, because my early days on Discord, I would be with a bunch of people who were like energizing, super crazy, and just talking blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, let's play some video games, this and that. Did you watch that one movie? And I'm just sitting there in the back like, yeah, hey, can I? And then you get cut off by someone, and then you just kind of like sit there quietly wondering if you have any in or anything like that, and you're just like, am I applying myself to this conversation? And then you start overthinking a bit. You're like, oh my god, I'm not too sure if I'm like for this group. I'm not too sure if I'm not talking enough. Am I being annoying? And then you kind of like run through that in your head. And mind you, this is like when I was like, what, 19 years old? So it's Discord, the more I use that, the more that I talk to people, and the more that I started to grow my social life just a little bit more, I started to understand, like, you know, I started to understand the kind of person that I was, importantly, and I was also starting to understand like how to keep up conversation well, how to interject when you were supposed to, not to cut off people's too much. Also, Rom, thank you so much for becoming a snack size Bubby. Welcome on in, thank you. I talked to the other incoming college orientation people on Google Plus for a bit when that was fucking Google Plus. I'll never forget about that. What were they thinking? What were they thinking with Google Plus? I remember at the time that was like they were trying to. That was like a mandatory thing. They really were like hammering that on your head so often. Like it was like, oh yeah, if you want to sign in and get your account, well, get on Google Plus. And for some reason, I remember Google Plus did something to me where I had 3 different accounts that I just never used. I don't know how that happened, because realistically, all I needed was 1 email. But then there was like a separate thing that they used, and it was like integrated on YouTube, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. No one wants to use this, and no one never should. What the heck even is that? Pochi, trust me, you should be thankful that you don't know what we're talking about, because it was kind of annoying. It was really annoying, as a matter of fact. So weird. Then they try to make folks use their legal names on YouTube. Yeah, it just seemed a little creepy too when that was happening. It's like it wanted your fucking ID and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't know. No, we don't need that. Google Plus seemed to have potential, but alas. Yeah, maybe slightly too much innovation at the time. I don't know what to think of it. I just remember it being really like, oh, you know. I was like, we kind of all had one because it was like a mandatory thing for certain things you had to log into. I had a Google Plus account, but boy, did I never used it. But I do hear people who did actively use it enjoyed it for the most part. Like, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was something. Kind of like Google Stadia. Does anyone remember Google Stadia? I do like that Google is at least willing to try certain things, you know, because there's nothing wrong with trying something new. I'm all for that, because you never know when something might stick. Yeah, Google Stadia was crazy. I bought 1 Google Stadia game. One. And it was impressive. I was actually quite happy with that, because if my memory is correct, Google Stadia was like a cloud-based service. It wasn't like a console. Was it a console at some point? I don't remember. I just remember it being cloud-based, and you could play Google Stadia without really having to install anything, which was great. So if you wanted to play like a game that was like 8 billion gigabytes or something, you could, and you didn't even have to download it. All you had to do was like do a one-time purchase and then click on it, and then boom, suddenly, just like that, you're playing a game. Console that was cloud-based game. Yeah, I give you. I gotta give you a hot take. Is this a hot take? I never thought that cloud-based gaming is fun or useful or beneficial. I never found any benefits using it. I'm like, I could just buy a game and play it at full quality and render it perfectly and see it at its max resolution if I just throw them money. Like, cloud-based gaming, you still have to throw money depending on what you play. It might be a little less costly, but it runs unbalanced. There are times where it lags. There are times where it's like stuttering. There are times where you get audio like interference. It's just like, is this really worth like playing? Yeah, it's based off internet. I like how the rig picture is still there. You know what's funny? I almost forgot about it. It's just chilling here. I like it. He's staring at it, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. If the internet is down, you got nothing. Exactly. Like with a physical console, if you download a game, or so as much as even have a game, like even if it is digitally downloaded on your system, it's still on your system and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, which is nice. That's why physical stuff is always great, because when shit like that goes off and you have like no access to your games, that kind of blows. And it's also really server dependent too. The game I did buy was Bomberman. Google Stadia had like a Bomberman game, and I remember getting it just because there was like Konami, they put in like Pyramid Head Bomber, and I was playing as him, and he could like one-shot characters. Like he was the one guy where you can one-shot people, and it was fun. It was like a battle royale Bomberman, and it rocked. It was peak, and I played it on Stadia, and I purchased it. I remember distinctly purchasing the Bomberman game. But when Google Stadia went down, the coolest thing about that is I totally forgot that I bought that Bomberman game. So when Google Stadia officially went offline, I got reimbursed completely. I got all my money back. I was like, oh, cool, free money. And then I just bought like a hoagie. I bought like a sandwich. Cloud gaming runs. It runs like it has broken legs, but it sure runs. I think PlayStation kind of had something like that for the longest time. I think they still do. I think it was called PS Now, PlayStation Now. Is that what it was called? PlayStation Now. Let me see. PlayStation Now. Is that still a thing? PlayStation Now was a cloud gaming subscription service that was merged into PlayStation Plus Premium tier in May-June of 2022. It is no longer available and has a standalone service, but its features are now part of the highest PlayStation Plus membership. Yeah, PlayStation Now never worked for me. Like, if you have fucking stupid ass, like really nice internet, it probably works amazingly, but it never worked for me. It just never did. I never heard of it. I remember going onto it because I was curious one day, and since my internet wasn't really the best, it was just stuttery. Super audio, like the audio was just really messed up. It was really weird. What I like about cloud-based stuff is less hoarding and more spaces in my room, but I get the charm of physical copies. Yeah, I think one thing I do like, because I like digital games just because if there's a game coming out and I know that it's gonna drop the moment midnight drops, I like to be able to play it immediately because I am a gigantic baby nerd. Like a good example would be Kirby Air Riders, which came out, a day ago now, or 2 days ago now. And I was able to sit down, play with you guys, and the moment it dropped, and I had a lot of fun. But a friend of mine who was really excited, they got themselves the physical copy, but they had to wait the next day just to get it. And yeah, if you're patient, you can probably wait a day. But if you're a nerd like me and you're seeing so many people stream it and play it for the first time, I get like really bad FOMO anytime I see like a brand new game I really want to play out. So to kind of like mitigate that, I'm like, hey, I'll get the digital game. And if I really, really do like the game, I sure as heck will get that physical copy too, because I like physical copies as well. So I mix and match. It all depends on what I purchase. I like to mix and match. If it's a game I'm excited for and I want to play it immediately, I'm gonna give it a nice like pre-order, maybe get it digitally. But if it's like a bonus set, if it comes with like a nice figurine, if it comes with like a poster or it has like a deluxe edition and it's something physical, yeah, give me that bad boy. There's nothing cooler than that. I heard it was bad even with good Wi-Fi, but man, I was so desperate to play Sonic Unleashed, so I powered through. Dude, that game is good. I don't care what anyone says about Sonic Unleashed. I like that game. I know the werewolf sections are not the best. A lot of people bitch about the what is it, werehog sessions, but I like them. I like the music that plays too. Instant access to games while on the internet also was a problem because I had to rush playing Pokemon when it came out to avoid spoilers. Oh, that's right. Sometimes you get like people who fucking leak games and everyone plays it extra early. Just like, God, why can't we just wait? Let me do a big stretch. How you doing, Rick? You okay, Rick? You looking at the skies, Rick? Oh, God. Let's do it again. There we go. Nice. I remember, speaking of consoles, what is your favorite console of all time? Can we think of your favorite console of all time? And it could be handheld, it could be a home console, it could be any console, anything you've ever played a game on. What is your all-time favorite console? It could even be mobile, like it could be anything. I just want to know, because I'm trying to think right now, what is my all-time console? And of course, it's gonna be Nintendo. It's gonna be Nintendo, no matter what. Isn't it funny how most people's favorite consoles are Nintendo consoles? Like, a lot of people who are into Microsoft, like Xbox and PlayStation, they will let you know their favorite consoles are mostly Nintendo. Nintendo DS, GameCube. Oh, GameCube's a good one, man. PS2. Ooh, PS2's good. You know what, surprisingly, if I'm realistically thinking, oh, man, maybe Xbox 360. I have amazing Xbox 360 memories, but that's I don't know. I want to say it's between, for me, it's between Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Wii. It's definitely between those two consoles. I'm like really trying to hammer in what, if there was only one console, maybe the Nintendo Wii. Gotta love the Xbox. The Xbox 360 was just like, oh God, like it was such. Not to like really juice up my Xbox 360, like it was the best console ever made, but it definitely felt like it, and probably was as close as it got to like perfecting a console. That console had games. That console had exclusive. That console had like parties that you can join in. That was like new. It had avatars. It had like a Xbox arcade. There was a marketplace for your avatars too. There was a lot of customization for that system. I gotta give them credit. Like the Xbox 360 rocked. But the Wii, man, like the thing is, these consoles, like I don't like to like look through things through rose-tinted glass, because I don't want my nostalgia to hold over and anchor in such weight when something really isn't good. A lot of games fall in that line. There's a lot of really bad games I like because I enjoyed them as a kid, that I love them to bits and pieces, and I will defend them even though they're like terrible games. But more often than not, the consoles I did like, the consoles at the time, I wasn't looking through rose-tinted glasses. Those consoles rocked. Nintendo, the Wii just had such a aura to it. Like when you press the A button, you see that black and white text on the screen that no one reads. You press A, and then you hear the like that weird echo sound on the Wii, and then you hear like the nice wind chimes, like the weird like robotic kind of ambiance of the Wii. It's so subtle, but yet it's there, but it's not nauseating. It's music, and then you click on the channels, and every channel has its own little theme. You can add more games. You put in your disc, and that disc has like a theme to it as well. It's just like, man. It was just so, that UI was so attractive. The Wii had charm that hasn't been matched since. The Wii U was probably close. I think the Wii U was a big step in its like identity, in terms of like, how can we make the Nintendo Wii UI, how can we try to match that vibe? The Wii U came like, super, almost like an inch close, you know? But nostalgia has just such weight over me with the Nintendo Wii. The Mii channel theme intensifies. Hell yeah, dude. I love my Switch, but it has none of that. I can always talk to town. I can talk to the cows come home about how the Switch UI and Switch 2's UI are lackluster. we need custom themes. We need eShop like music. We need something that, like, it feels like Nintendo has never been like this though. That's why I kind of give it a bit of a pass, because it's super like games first console. It's an exclusive, like you're getting a premiere experience here kind of console here. Like you're not here for the themes, you're not here for the extra bells and whistles. You're here for the games and what you get. And I like that. I really do like that they're really much for that. They're like, hey, the games are, if you want the games, because that's what everyone is for at the end of the day. Like, do I need a theme really realistically? No. But does it go a long way? 110%. Because I have my 3DS was my beloved. Those themes on the Nintendo 3DS were so sick. And anytime you downloaded a game and you had like a big giga like SD card, micro SD in your 3DS, you saw all those really cool 3D dioramas that were spinning around in like 3D. Anytime you selected a game, it would have like a little loading screen that was unique to it. God, there was nothing like that. It was just so badass. Like the 3DS felt like a small Wii U. It felt like a nice tiny little bite-sized like Wii U console. It was the shit. And not to mention, the 3DS had some good, very good like first party and third party exclusives. And then you had like the Nintendo DSi, where you had like, you can draw and animate and everything like that, and you could share that with people and individuals over the internet. Like the DSi was amazing. That's another console I feel like no one really talks about enough. The DSi kicked ass. But I'm glad that it eventually evolved into the 3DS, because it was good. Different songs, different backgrounds, icons. Man, so cool, dude. I think I only got the 3DS just for Luigi's Mansion, then Mario Kart, nothing else. I think that that was the case for my Wii U. The Wii U that I had was like my Smash 4 console. When Smash Brothers 4 was still like a thing, that was like literally the only game I played consistently on it. I had Game & Wario, which was like a WarioWare type game. I had, strangely enough, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which was, oh, it was dog water. Nintendo Land was one that I had. Everyone had Mario Kart 8. Like, I had your essentials, you know, just your go-to games. I had like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, which still has yet to be re-released in any way. How is Wind Waker HD still a exclusive to the Wii U? I will never know. I liked how when you bought games from a 3DS shop, it would be like a little present icon and you unwrapped it. Yeah, that's right. I forget. See, it's so cool. You would download it and then it would be a present. It'd be like something has appeared on your screen, and it would be the game you downloaded, and you would unwrap it and it'd be like, boop, 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 boop. It's like, yeah, like these things clearly don't need to be there, but they go such a long way for like good memories, man. I love it in bits and pieces. The downloads took forever. They took 5 ever. I think that's why they cut down on it too. I heard that as not as a rumor, but as like it was an actual thing, that the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS's loading screens took forever just because of the nature of it. That they just like they cut it down so much so they could only prioritize getting the game. Because I remember on the Wii U, when I would digitally download stuff, you would be sitting there for about like an hour or two just waiting. And it also was super dependent on like your internet as well. Oh my god, the minigame gamer in the, oh dude, Game & Wario's gamer mode was so fun, man. Yeah, dude, I completely agree with that. That game was really nice. I remember my mom and dad used to play it all the time, because in Game & Wario there was like a picture, not a picture, yeah, I think it was like Pictionary. It was like a mini game where you play it on your Wii U pad, and it gives you a prompt on the Wii U pad, and everyone on the TV needs to look at the screen and try to figure out what you're drawing, and everyone just screams like, "Oh, it's a hamster! No, it's a tree! It's a moon! It's a sun!" And then like you give them the point. I love that game. Xenoblade X. I never really got into the Xenoblade series. I played the first one. The first one was fun. I think the first Xenoblade was the only one that I played for a good chunk of it, and it was my very first JRPG. I never played a JRPG like that in my life. I love that game's battle system. It's so good. And then Xenoblade 2 came out, and it just seemed fan servicey. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm in no place to be talking about the Xenoblade series just because I do not understand anything beyond the first game. I just remember the first Xenoblade being really rooted in terms of vibe. It was really dark. It was really like serious. It took itself lightly at some points, which was nice. And it wasn't too serious all the time. It had some lighthearted moments. The music was amazing. And the characters were well done. And the English dub wasn't that bad, but the Japanese dub of that game bangs. But the English dub was perfect. Especially with Rhyme. Love Rhyme. Love that boy. They're my favorite RPGs ever. I gotta give it a try again. It's been so long since I played Xenoblade. We have perps with Xenoblade. I just gotta figure out a way to play it. Because it's on the Wii U, isn't it? Wait, is it on the Wii? Because Xenoblade originally came out on the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. How the hell are you playing that game on the Wii? What? I have the art book for X. I love that game. It's peak. So there's Xenoblade 1, and then there's 2, and then there's X. Wait, let me see something. How many games in the Xenoblade series are there? Xenoblade games. In order. Let me see. Xenoblade X, Xenoblade 3, 2. Oh my god. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Xenoblade Chronicles. It was a Wii U game. All Xenoblade games are on the Switch now. Really? Even X? It's 1, X, 2, and 3. I feel like... I remember seeing a cutscene from Xenoblade 2 and kind of just rolling my eyes. I remember seeing... Like, it's... the fan service gets wild. I remember a lot of people were turned off by that. And that's probably the reason why I didn't really tap into Xenoblade 2. But I hear even with that game's ups and downs, it still is really goddamn good. Because don't they introduce Mithra? Are those the names? Are those the names of those characters? They're so goddamn cool. I also was literally planning Xenoblade 3 with my partner this afternoon. Oh, fuck, dude, nice. Let's go. Yeah, the fan service turns a lot of people off, but it's still an amazing game. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like, don't get me, I love when there's like a little bit of fan service. I love a good chunk, I'm not gonna lie. I think fan service, when it's well done, is well done. But when it's like super up your ass, and it's really like, oh, what a beach episode, and then it's like, yeah, he saw my boobies, and then his nose bleeds, and then they bonk him on the head. You pervert. I'm like, come on, man, come on, don't be... We've seen this, but we've played these games before. I've seen this before. I don't need that kind of hacky, cheesy, like, fan service slop there, dude. Because, like, it's nice when it's organic. It's nice when it's, like, warranted and when it makes sense. If I just play with my eyes closed, it's fine. Good afternoon, Mama Gibby. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Nice to see you, and thank you so much for joining us. It's my birthday in 2 days. Hey, well, I'm wishing you a happy early birthday. The fan service isn't nearly as bad as some describe. A bit of it is used to hide foreshadowing. Yeah, I think that's why I need to play 2 at some point, just because I had so much fun with the first game and I really want to go back and just see like how it was. But how is 3? Was 3? Because I hear X, Xenoblade X was like amazing, but I heard nothing about 3. I didn't really hear too much about 3. Also, Dulapan, thank you so much for the super. I want to thank you for improving my already great Air Riders experience. Half the time Rick zooms, my brain goes, Rick. Yeah, anytime you see Rick, or anytime you use Rick and you go like super goddamn fast, you have to say it just like that. Yeah. 3 is genuinely one of my favorite stories ever. You saying, like, anytime someone tells me that, anytime someone tells me they're really like infatuated with a particular number in a series of games, it makes me want to play that one more. Because you say that it's genuinely one of your favorite things ever, and I'm like, hey, that must be a good ass game. 3's my favorite overall, taking a lot of the best of the series. Yeah, I remember hearing a lot of good things about 3, but I didn't really hear too many people complaining about it. That's probably why I didn't hear much about it, because if it was a bad game, you would endlessly hear, you know, everything about that game. It probably was good because I don't hear enough about it. If it was terrible, you would be hearing YouTubers and influencers, this game is bad, and let me tell you why. Here's that 1 hour fucking documentary about it. 3 3 doesn't have fan service, but I love 3, but 1 still got my heart. I'm an old head. I played Xenoblade 1 and I was like, yeah, this is it. Shulk, man. I love Shulk. He's so cool. He's so funny. He's got a badass sword. The game has like 15 heads, I think. What? No way. Now I gotta really tap in, right? Shulk is, yeah, he's awesome. He's such a badass design character too. I think Shulk's design, I'm not even joking, is like top 10 like best like anime JRPG like fashions I've ever seen. What an iconic way to look. How the hell do you even design a character that damn well? You know, that makes me think. Now that we're like, we already talked about favorite consoles and everything like that. Favorite designed video game character. Hands down, what is your favorite designed video game character? A video game character that you looked at, you're like, that goes off. That's a design that that's a design that I'll tell you mine. Mine's easy. Samus. Oh, Samus is good. Samus is fucking sick. Sephiroth, hell yeah, dude. Sonic. Sora. Ooh, Sora is an excellent one. Sora, unironically, has one of the best things ever. Sora, legitimately, what a character design. Perfect. Almost nearly perfect. Bayonetta. Ooh. Bayonetta's a really good one. God, Bayonetta's so pretty. In Bayonetta 2, oh my god, her outfit in Bayonetta 2. Bayo 2 has one of the best outfits for her. She's so attractive in that damn game. Like, I'm all for her. Bayonetta has a really cool first outfit, like her primary one, but that second game, with that short hair, damn. Joker, oh, Joker's a great one. Not gonna lie, that's tough. I like many different designs. For me, Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. I legit think that Travis Touchdown is such a gnarly ass character. He's so well designed. Love Travis Touchdown. We need to play No More Heroes. We have terms for that game. We were gonna play it once. Something happened. Got to pick that game up. Pit. Oh, dude, Kid Icarus. Yes, Kid Icarus, dude. A lot of characters in Kid Icarus go hard. Like Hades. If you look at Hades from Kid Icarus on the Nintendo 3DS, mwah, perfection. Being a tiny bit biased, but I think the Inkling / Octoling designs from Splatoon, they're so cute. Oh no, I completely understand that. Like, most characters in Splatoon are perfect. Like, one of my favorite characters, I think his name was Krusty Sean. That was his name, Krusty Sean. He was like a crustacean. He kind of had like some really cool vibes to him, and he was like laid back, and he was like very much like that character design. I don't know what they were thinking. There was Spike, and I think Spike, he was an urchin, and he had like this, his urchin head gave like a split in his hair where it kind of like emulated hair, but it was still like kind of like, you know, very much an urchin. They made it work. I'm like, they get those designs, man. Like, Splatoon designs go off, dude. Sly Cooper. Oh, Sly Cooper, baby. Sly, dude. That's a series that we're never gonna see again. I want Sly Cooper games to come back. The Splatoon designers gonna have made an idol group. The thing is, they if I'm Splatoon, don't they actually have like Splatoon totally has like concerts that you can legitimately just walk into and like purchase and stuff. I don't even know how you would go about going there and like ordering those tickets or anything like that. Like, where do I find those? Like, what? Pokemon always has some crazy strong trainer designs no matter what gen. Dude, Team Flare, dude. Let me look that up real quick. I remember on Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Team Flare. Dude, oh my god, Team Flare's designs go stupid hard, man. Such a cool outfit, just the red, and got the skirts, got like the fire kind of insignia going on. It's like modern futurism. I don't know what that is. It's just delicious designs. Even the newest Pokemon games, perfect designs. There's a lot of new Pokemon characters I've been seeing make the rounds. I know there's a character, she has like a butt, and everyone's like, oh my god, that butt, what a butt. And it's like, oh, is the Pokemon Company waking up You just put a butt on your character and then suddenly, boom, peak design. Well, to be fair, her design is perfect. You know, like her ass, it's also perfect. Like her design is fucking amazing. Emma, yeah, dude, what a design. What are we doing? We're chilling. We're chilling. We're just chilling. I'm chilling with my boy Rick. Isn't that right, Rick? Let's get a jump, Rick. Let's get a jump in there. Oh, he got closer to me. Oh, Rick. Rick, don't run. You're gonna... Rick, if you run, you're gonna skid me across the ground. Just don't do it. Oh, what the stop, Rick. What are you doing? Cut that shit out, Rick. No! Don't go in the water. Okay, well, this is nice. I would rather lay in the water here, actually. Also, that sky is really nice. Let's look at those clouds again. Always nice to have. Wet giddy. We're just yapping. We're just talking today. Nice little Zatsu. I've been wanting to yap your goddamn ear off. I don't mind swimming. I miss swimming. Is it weird to say that? Why is the sky screaming at us? No, that's just the wind. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll never get tired of the clouds. Can we see them again? Yes, absolutely. I have brain worms, and I don't know how to get rid of them. I saw, like, Rick has been around for a long time. Rick has been around since Dreamland, what, 2? Or Kirby Dreamland 1? I'm not even too sure. Rick has been around for a while. It wasn't until this game where he spiked in popularity and then I realized how much of a homunculi he really is and how funny he is. And I've been obsessed with him ever since he has a 3D rendition. He was in Kirby Star Allies as well. He's been in a fair amount of games. But for some reason, he's just been here. Like, and the fact that he has like this alt color, you can put a little cowboy hat on him. He's genuinely one of the best characters in this goddamn game. I saw him. He's funny as hell. First I saw Rick in the anime. Yeah, and Kirby right back at you. He has like an Australian accent. It's the funniest thing. You know, as a matter of fact, hold on, give me a second here. Ah, it's Rick, stop it, Rick, no! Ah, you're dragging me across the ground. Ah, what is your problem? No, don't go on that, Rick. No. I can't, Rick. I can't. Rick, we're flying. What is your problem? Jesus. Rick, no. What are you? No, you have to stop the ride. Get off of the ride. There you go. Nice. Okay, he's good. Rick, don't do it, Rick. You have a lot. No, Rick. Okay. No, Rick. He's going in, and we're following. I kind of want to take some pictures with him right now, actually. You know, let's see if we can. Let me actually stand up correctly. Hold on. Let me I'm coming in. Oh God. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Hello. Hi. It's me. Gibby. I need to set myself up so where I'm not like crooked for some reason. Hold on, let me go. Oh, hey, there we go. And while we are at it, I guess I will also like zoom out of this. Hold on, let me see, stretch the screen. Whoa, there we go. Okay, let's get this picture in, gamers. Let's get this picture in here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna lock in real quick. Let me see something. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Zoom out. Okay, nice. Oh, nope, didn't mean to move that. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Why am I, oh, don't look. I'm not trying to break your immersion, I promise. Hey, Ruzeters, welcome on in. You came in just in time. I'm actually gonna take a picture with my boy real quick. Hold on. Welcome on in, Ruzeters. Thank you for stopping by. You caught me in between a very strange time because I want to take a nice picture with me and my boy, dude. Oh. Wait, where am I, So I zoom out with this. Wait, how do I zoom out all the way? Far and near, and then you press Y to zoom out. Wait, where's my guy? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try to get a nice zoom in here. Like, oh, whoa! It doesn't need to be crooked like that. Thank you so much for the gifted, guys. I really do appreciate the snipes. Holy shit, is that the actor for Rick Grimes? As a matter of fact, you're right. He has the hat and everything, Rose. Check him out. The Walking Dead. They went for a more interesting design this time around, a bit more like approachable. They made Rick, instead of a human being, they made him into a hamster instead. Well, very interesting choice for a character. Okay, here we go. All right, there. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of this. Okay, me and my boy. Wait, how do I, let's see, what kind of gesture can we get here? Let's see. Yeah, so cute. Okay, what about this one? Grrr. What is this one? I don't know what that is. Peace sign. Can I fix? Wait, let's do this. There we go. He's gigantic. Gibby, don't look behind you. Yeah, let's get close like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's good. Jeez. Seriously, Rose, thank you so much for stopping on by. Thank you, Rosetters, for coming by as well. Hope you guys had fun with that collab. Throw kiss. Peace sign mail. Sit on chair. Sit on chair. What's this one? There we go. That's the one we're looking for. That's the one we're looking for, dude. Kick ass. Okay, so hug Rick. Okay, we give him a big old hug. I gotta find a good one though. No, not that one. What's a good, like, hold on. Okay, like that, like that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Hold on, let me turn around. Like high five. It looks like he's just holding me in his little hand. He's got like his Gibby action figure. I tried to hug him, but it just didn't really work. He's like holding me like a stick almost or something. Okay, now I've always wanted to jump into a volcano with Rick. Now, is that a possibility? Okay, hold on. Let's get out of the we took our picture, which is great. Okay, Rick, I'm gonna run with you, okay? You ready? Okay, let's go to the volcano very quickly, which we're gonna jump right into it, which is great. Okay, here we go. Keep going. All right, and I think it should be around the corner. Okay, keep going, Rick. I'm sticking with you, buddy. I have a lot of agility as well. Don't worry, you're fine. Oh shit! Watch out for the lava, Rick. Rick. Okay, we're going. All right, here we go. We're running in. Where's that volcano? Here it is. Here it is. Here's the volcano. Whoa, Rick, dude. He's jumping in. Oh wait. Okay. Now that he's in here, let's get a nice picture with him. Okay, here we go. Like, get me on the side of him, like this. Okay, perfect. Also, Altair, welcome on in, my friend. Welcome on in, leader. Don't tell Jurard that I said that. You're the leader. Okay, hold on. Thank you so much for stopping in. The Coltair's here. Hold on. Okay, what's a good falling pose? Seriously, do appreciate the raids, guys. Thank you. I don't know where my voice went. I've been yapping all for about 2 hours straight. Let me see. Wait, like a T-pose? Whoa! Wait, hold on. I gotta put myself at like an... This is so silly. Well, thank you all for stopping on by. I hope you had fun with the collab. Thank you for joining me for a short bit. Go get some rest, man. Go get some sleepies. Guys, we're playing for a long time, actually. Holy shit. Hold on. Hands up? Hands up. Oh, that's perfect. This is perfect. We're falling. Wait, can I like move myself like flat like this? Oh yeah, that's perfect. So okay, hold on. There we go. Wait. Whoa. This is so goofy. Okay, let's zoom out if we can. Okay, there we go. Whoa, Rick, we're in for a real snort ripping time. What's happening, man? All right. No, what the fuck is happening? Wait, no, this is actually sick. Wait, don't we have a car that's in here? Now we're in space. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. Oh, what? A star just fell down. Wait, how do we, well, let's see, call the machine. Let's get this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that.
Winged star.
Yeah, let's go. Whoa, we're going to the skies, baby. So goofy. Let's get this one. Also, welcome on in, Agitos. Thank you so much for stopping by, Haka. When are you gonna hop on this Kirby game? I know you're a Kirby head just like me. When's it happening? When's it happening?
Flight warp star.
Okay, here we go. Nah, yeah, let's go, Rick. Welcome on, Hakitos. Welcome to the brain rot that I've been having for like the past week or two now. Let's go to the skies, Rick. Go higher. Go higher, Rick. Go down. Yeah. Yeah, through the hoop, Whoa! Holy moly. Damn, you're a good pilot, bro. Holy moly. That was cool. Do it again. Whee. Everyone's like, Gibby, you have wings, don't you? Nope, don't even need them. I can like I can propeller myself forward with who knows. To the skies, Rick. Whoa. Oh, go in there. Yeah, go in there. Into the ship. Yeah. Okay, get up the cannon. Go up the cannon, Rick. Turn around. That one. Yeah, that one. Damn. Super Giddy 64. I'm having so much fun with this. Wait. Wait, stop. Wait, no. We need to get some height. Let's go all the way into the air. And then we can take a picture up there. Let's do that. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got some good air. Here we go. Oh, wait. Perfect. Okay, now let's go to photo mode. Gotta get the sun in here, right? Okay, and now we press Y. And, okay, perfect. Now what I'm gonna do, hold on. Let's get zoom in here and let's get rid of the display. And maybe the camera can like, I'm trying to set myself so the both of us are like in the shot. Oh shit, my boot. Don't look at my boot. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's good. Let me just fit that to the screen so it doesn't look like I'm like ruining immersion. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Whee! That's a good shot. Now, if I flip around, hold on. I want to try to, okay, what if we flip it like this? Let's see something. There we go. Yeah, it isn't really, oh, that's a really good shot, actually. Damn. Here, let's do this. Zoom in. I don't think I could move my hands in that direction without it being like strange. Yeah, it's weird. Fabulous. Why, thank you. Okay, let's get on the ground and see if we can take some other poses. I kind of want to go on the beach. I mean, we already took a picture on the water already, technically. Let's see something. Let's go and lay down right here. So cute. I don't know what it is about this like gerbil creature that, you know what's funny? He's not even a gerbil. He's like a gerbil-like thing, if that makes sense. Hold on, let's stop. I will show you. Let me not hold my hands up in the air like this. Let me go ahead and fix it, actually. Hold on. Okay. Wait. I gotta stand like a guy. See, okay, let me go over here. Let me zoom in and let me show you how funny this is very quickly. Okay, watch this. Let's go to the main menu. I don't know why my audio is like that right now. Okay, here, let's read together. Also, I got most characters here. I'm only missing one character, and I don't want to say who it is because it's like a spoiler. Rick, a heavy hamster-y. A hamster-y animal friend who handles corners nimbly and can sprint on foot like a pro. So he's not even a hamster. He's like maybe a hamster, which is strange as is, considering that it's like, how are you hamster-y? And then there's this fucking freak. I'm so sorry. And then there's this really nice guy, Marks. A friendly face hiding dark and twisted schemes. Has impressive stats but can't take a hit. What is Marks? A homunculi. And look at, is that like the Adidas alt skin? The Adidas. I think if you want to see something genuinely weird. Okay, this is how this character looks with a hat. Like his usual hat is like, oh, this is like cool little Chester thing. But then you notice if you put other things on him, he doesn't look right. He looks like a pink bulbous, like, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Like it, without that jester cap, what is he? Like a little pink guy? Like a little pink guy who's happy? You can put the onigiri on the head. Let me introduce you to this cute character. Look at this. Taranza? A clever arachnid with tight controls, weapons sling around corners for extra bursts of speed. They're cute. Look at that. Look at those teeth. Look at those molars, dude. You put a cap on its head? What? Oh, that goes hard. This goes hard. I like the glasses. Onigiri on the head. Onigiri on the head. Low, 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 and la, la, la. A duo of troublemakers riding together as one.
Lo, 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 and la, la, la.
La, 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 la. And their cousin, li, 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 li. Dude.
Lo, 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 and la, la, la.
The roach.
The roach.
The roach, baby. The roach, baby. I got the cowboy cap on him. See, he's another character that looks a little weird when you're like, oh, oh, I didn't mean to do that. He's another character that looks weird with any different headgear on. Let me get out of here. It's the funniest thing to me. The roach. Let me see him. You press X. Yeah, okay, so usually he looks like this. The character is incredibly well designed, by the way. Absolutely awesome character. And you put him in a cap, and then he just looks like a dork. I love the onigiri. It makes no sense. Little onigiri in my head. Now, here's you guys. This is what the Starmen look like.
Starman.
Look at him. Look, oh, the man spread on this fella. Wait, hold, yeah, actually, that design goes kind of crazy with a cowboy cap on. I like that. He's got a moongoose. He's got like his little cap. That this one's funny because it looks like he has eyes. It looks like he's actually like got maybe an semblance of face somewhere there. I like that. That goes hard. And onigiri on the head. Cute as hell. See, oh, this is look at this son of a look at this stranger. Look at this thing. This thing is a creature. This thing is demented, by the way. Hey Theo, thank you so much for the reminder. Thank you, appreciate that. Magalore. Oh, Magalore with the hat on kind of goes crazy. I like that. I love that for them. Let me see. We have Rocky, small in size but super sturdy. This heavyweight won't slip or shake easily. That's literally just a rock. That's literally just a rock. That is just a rock with legs. What? All right, between all these characters, who are we vibing with the most? Of course, we got Rick. Got Rick, got Kirby, D, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, and then there's Bandana Waddle Dee, Waddle Doo, Chef Kawasaki. It still cracks me up that Kawasaki, we have like goofy ass characters, right? We have like Susie, Magalore, the Roach, Scarfy, Starman, and then you have like a real Japanese name just stuck in here. I still can't get over that. That is the funniest thing to me.
Chef Kawasaki.
He's just like got a regular name, but he's everything but regular. You know what's really weird about him? Here, let me show you something. Hold on. I want to show you something about this guy that really cracks me up.
Chef Kawasaki.
He kind of, I like the fit. I like the chef fit. I had a lot of respect for the chef fit because I think he's really cool. Let me see something. I want to show you. Okay, let's get off the car. Okay, so what even is, so I know most Kirby characters, right, they're just like little homunculi. They don't they're not really like, oh, this is a bird or something. Oh, this is a zebra. Like most Kirby characters don't have like an identity. They're kind of just like whatever they want to be, which is hilarious. So when you look at this character, it's funny because like if it weren't for the apron and for his hat, he would just be a like naked orange thing. Like he's not what Kirby is, clearly. He looks like he has the eyes of like Kirby or something. Here, let me zoom in. Here we go. We're gonna appreciate every character's design. This is the funniest thing to me. I love this apron. A bean-shaped thing. Orange Grimace. Yeah, he looks a little bit like Grimace. Grimacing. Oh, that's me kicking my Elgato capture card. Yeah, I don't know. The way that I love the pocket that's nice and blue. He's a corn hog without the stick. He's adorable. I love him. Look at him. Look at his lips. He's got lips. Let's zoom in. Yeah, he's adorable. I loved his design. Design actually goes hard. He's really cute. I love that he sits down. I want to play more of this character. I don't know. As the cook of ARMIS, I love chef characters like this just because he gets to cooking. This guy can make some really good spicy curry. That's like his special move, by the way. He like places spicy curry on the ground. If you eat that, it hurts you. Spicy curry. Don't even get me started on a curry, dude. I could eat a bowl of curry right now. I need to make some homemade curry. Thanksgiving coming up. I think I might get myself some curry. Make myself some curry for Thanksgiving. I think it's cute. On a scale to Skrunkle to Skrunkly, how Skrunkle is this Skrunk? I like him. I like him. Let's look at some more characters. Look at some more characters real quick. We are going to be examining these fellas. Skrunk. Who's another character? I want to see Susie. Susie. Sorry for the crackly audio. For some reason, my capture card today's the day that it just wants to be silly. What's your favorite kind of curry? I would say, trying to think of like, oh my god, she's absolutely cute. Hold on, let's go to, oh yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at her design. I really want to look at her in particular because I don't really see a lot of people play her. Zoom out. For me, it's spicy. Anything spicy curry related is my shit. It's very tasty. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom in like so. Oh my god. Yeah, they're from Planet Robobot. That's completely correct. That's where she came from. She is adorable. Look at his design. I like that she has like an hourglass shape. That's so funny. What is she? Is she like a well, I mean, she's from Robobot. I can only expect her to be some kind of like AI thing. I don't know what she is, but she is adorable. She has like a skin-like complexion, but I know she can't just be a human. She's like a robot. Very polite. Very adorable. I love the hair in the back here too. She's organic. What? What a sweetheart. What a big sweetie. Very demure. Very proper. I like their hands. They're kind of like they're at their side. They're kind of just like holding their little hand. What an adorable little fella. Hello. How does she move on the ground though? How does she move? Oh, she floats? What? Oh, she has like a little double jump as well. It's really unique that you are able to play as these characters on the ground. It makes me like wish there was like an open, like, I wonder how an open world game Kirby Air Ride would work. You really got to wonder if that would ever become a thing at some point. That would be so sick. Just moving in a 3D environment this vast is like not very like Kirby to do. There hasn't been a Kirby game like this where you can like openly move into 3D space. Oh, she's awesome. I love her animations. A Kirby MMO. Could you imagine that? Me so goofy. Let's look at what even is.
Marks.
What even? Ew. Ew. Why ew? Let's look at this guy. I know he's evil. I know there's something wrong with this guy. He's no good. He's actually like a demented entity. Let's see him. Okay, we're yeah, look at that. Ew, what the fuck? He's got like one of those. What even is that? Okay, there he goes. So Kirby games I have played. I played Superstar on the SNES. Kirby Air Ride was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo GameCube. I love Return to Dreamland. I think Nightmare in Dreamland on the GBA might be one of my favorites. I also think Canvas Curse doesn't get enough attention just because of the nature of the game. I thought Canvas Curse was pretty goddamn decent. Amazing Mirror was a game that I kind of like slept on because you needed like a GBA link to play properly. Otherwise, you played with CPUs. It's not the way to play that game. Let's look at Homunculus. Let's look at him. Let me see. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Wait, hold on. Zoom in on that look. Is that a face you can trust? Wait, we need to get him let's put him down here. Let's put him down here. Hold on. We can have a good zoom in. We need him on something flat. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay. Zoom in. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now we zoom in. Now we zoom in. So this approaches you in an alleyway at night. Are you feeling like I gotta see someone draw that? Like Mark's just approaching at night and it's just like an alleyway with this smile, with this with these creepy eyes. I would cry. I mean, he's one of Kirby's allies. He's not a bad guy anymore per se, but that's not the really like he's like easily corrupted, if that makes sense. Like he's still on something. Like as cute as he might be, he still has his moments where he just lashes out and just goes crazy for some reason. Like he looks strange. Like let me see if I can show you that, because we have a couple of stickers, and I guess for anyone who cares, there might be some spoilers here. I want to show you the stickers that I do have very quickly, if that's a possibility. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's where could we do that? Would that be connect? There goes that. Where can I find my machine? Because this is where we add the stickers, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see something. Okay, let's just do this. And decals, right? Stickers. Let me see. Look, what in the world? Also, you can absolutely customize the living hell out of your ride that you have, which is pretty sick. Ooh, we have a good amount of stickers here actually. Not bad. Icons. Ooh, nice. Look at that. A couple of things you can do here. Lines. You know what? We should probably see what's at the shop, right? What am I about to see? What am I about to see? Do I dare go into that shop right now? I hear it's the Wild West right now. I hear it's like you might see something you're not supposed to see. Okay, wait. Let me be careful. Let me be careful. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, machines are going to be my machine parts. Let me see something. Where can I buy that actually? Would that be here? Ooh, oh shit! Wait, where do I get that? That's a good question actually. Machine. Is it this one? Discover and share personalized. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, here we go. No way. It's Chikawa. Dude. What? Okay. Oh. Imagine running this. Like your ride gets completely totaled, then they're using the Chikawa store. Hey, this one's pretty alright. This is from what is it, Undertale Deltarune, whatever game, whatever one. Oh, 02. Oh, this is sick. This is actually sick. Okay, we got a good one here. Fucking smiley friend. It's Mr. Frog. What? Dude, okay, I have to be a little careful. I don't want anything nasty to be on here. Like we accidentally see something we're not supposed to. Yeah. Guys, what is happening? Oh yeah, Slay? Okay, Slay. Okay, we got some. I cannot believe that. This one is righteous. Hey, it's the DDD machine. This one's rad as fuck. Okay, that one's like, dude, from Mario Kart DS, get out of here, man. This one is actually a nice callback. I like this one a lot. If you play Mario Kart DS, then you know what's good. That one's excellent. What else do we have here? We had some really interesting ones. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Oh, look at the little like waddly charm that you have on it. It's also colored the same way. That's so neat. Really enjoying the way that one looks as well. Let me see what's up. Oh. Now, do I even need to mention what this is? Do I even need to mention what we're looking at here? This is Sans Undertale. Okay, what else do we have here? Nice one. Oh my god. Okay. You got the Diglett. That's not bad. The Trio, excuse me. Oh, that's really nice. Doug Trio, excuse me. I'm not a big Pokemon head. That's very funny. It looks a little phallic. Not a big fan of that one actually, but it is cute. It's very cute. Oh my god, it's Spike. Yo, what is this one? Hey, I like. Ooh, this one's a little clean. Clean. I like that one too. Hey, I'm frightened at the. Oh, what? Now this one is rad as hell. This one's a good one. Got Splatoon, baby. Splatoon, what the hell? That is rad. Ooh, I'm loving that one. Clean. Not bad. What else do we got here? Hold on. What even is that face? What? It's a regular white one. What the? Oh, wait. What is this? What is this from? This is. Oh, I knew it was from Mega Man. I knew it was for what Mega Man game is that? It's one with Rock. What the fuck is it called? Tron Bon? What game is that called? Legends. There we go. Legends. Holy shit. I was looking at this when I recognized the emblem immediately. That is rad. I was like, what is this from? It was like, I was recognizing something. What is this? What? You could have like, you got your like little concert sticks? Neat. Oh, watermelon, yummy. Oh, dude, sweet. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Sanic. It's fucking Sanic, dude. It's Sanic. It doesn't get any better than this. That is a good one, dude. That is a very good one. Oh my god, who's this cutie pie? What is this supposed to be? It kind of looks like a, what do you call that? A Labubu or some. Oh, look at the tiger. What is that, leopard? Tiger print? I don't even know what that is. Oh, oh, what? You could have like a little bag, a little set. Oh, got like a furry tail too. Come on. You could actually do some crazy customization in this game, and I'm for that. That's really nice. Sorry, I'm like stepping out the way just a little bit. Oh, is that it for the day? Wait, how do I get more? I want to see more. Let me see. Popular? Does that change them? Oh, it does change them. What? Dude, what is this from? What anime is this? It's like the two little guys, and they're crazy. What is this called again? Pop Team Epic. That's right. I nearly forgot about this. That Rick and Morty. No, this is not from Rick and Morty. What are you talking about? Rick and Morty. Get out the Nintendo GameCube. What? We got the GameCube up in this. That is so sick. That is fucking amazing. Oh, dude. I know this is from Kirby right back at you. This is a very good callback. That is absolutely hilarious. Do I get the money for it? I don't even got, man, what are the prices on this damn thing? What? I'm so close to getting this. I'm so close to, I gotta save up for this. This is my goat, dude. Amazing. You're kidding me. The Gengar one. Oh, they have a lot of really cute ones here, dude. Oh! Okay, I know you Pokemon heads know what this is. I know you Pokemon heads are freaking out right now. This is badass. That is sick, dude. Holy moly. Fucking cool. Oh, we got Jirachi, baby. This one is actually adorable, man. Those ribbons do a lot. I'm noticing a lot of these have like ribbons, which is like, seriously. The classic Game Boy Kirby. That is a slick one, dude. This is fun. This is so neat. Once again, guys, if you're interested in getting this game, you can absolutely customize these to your heart's content. I know there have been a few stars that have already been pulled from this game. There's a lot of like people who are doing things they're not supposed to with these. Oh, we got Beepus. Got Beepus, baby. Oh, this is the one. Oh my God. Beppis, are you? No way. Look at the blue Waddle Dee to match too, dude. Yo, Beepus on duty. Beepus on duty, baby. Oh, there's so many that are here, man. That one's what even is? What is this? Is that wait? Is that an Amazon? It's Amazon. Why would you ever want to? Oh, it's even got like the sticker and everything on here, like the scan. That's funny as hell. Oh, that's rad. That's some serious. That is goofy as all hell. No, they got. What? This is Bobobo. This hat. Is this from Bobobo? Please tell me I'm right. What? That is kind of disturbing. That is very funny. Got Chikawa one, another Nintendo game. Oh, what? Starman! Like literal Starman from like Earthbound. Oh, sick as hell, dude. Yeah, there's a couple of like Chikawa ones. Look at this. I love that face. It is a good face right there. That's a cute one. What else do we have here? There's so. Oh, Sakurai has his own. I love how his me is so like, you know who that is. And we have Mickey. Oh, catch me on the road, motherfucker. That is so sick, dude. You gotta be kidding me. They have a Mickey Mouse one. Not. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft. Dope, dope. I'm liking the creeper. Enjoying the creeper. That's so good. Another Miku one. Is that Ditto? Oh, this one makes sense. This one makes so much sense. I like this one. Oh, literally, what? Actual Paper Mario. You're on the Paper Star. That is so funny, man. That is hilarious. I'm absolutely loving the Paper Mario one. And catch me on my Apple iOS Warp Star, thank you. Just updated my iOS to version 1.5.6.7.8.9. That's funny. That's a very funny one. I always love this. This character from Chikawa, their face is always like, yeah, I'm listening to you. And he's like totally tuning out of the conversation. This is from Yu-Gi-Oh, right? This has to be from Yu-Gi-Oh. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. What? That's on the Swerve Star as well. That is actually dope as hell. Ah, that's sick. The Nintendo Direct car. We got the Nintendo Direct wagon. No way. That one's great. That one's good. That's got here Pikachu. Oh, I think we're in. Wait, what's the one right next to me? That one's cute. Wow, these are all so well done. Actually, they're so goddamn sick. So, price. So why is there like inflation? Why do we have like these actually cost like quite a good chunk of change? This one's beautiful. Look at that one. Whoa, dude, that is purty. That, oh my god. Oh, rad. Oh, what? No way. Oh, this one goes fucking hard. Danganronpa, man, dude. This one is slick. I love this one. This one's badass. The market fluctuates based on demand. That is so funny. Oh, cute as hell. Cute. That one's good. They're so. Oh, let's go. We got Nichi Sanji up in this muff. Wait, who is this? Is that Dragon Ball Z character? Is this Mr. Satan or whatever? Satine? How do you say his name? That looks like him. Wait, what's? Oh, that's the apple. The apple one. Broly's dad. I don't even. He looks familiar. It's giving Dragon Ball for certain. It's not Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan wishes he was that cool. I don't know too. I can't brush me up on my Dragon Ball knowledge because I know it's from Dragon Ball. Michael Moose. Oh, dude, Dragon Quest. Let's go, baby. It's Brawly's dad. My dad could beat up your dad. This one's cool as hell. So I like the new ones. New ones are pretty sexy. Oh wait, that's absolutely new. Look at got America, baby. Hey, this one goes hard a little bit. I like this one. Isn't it funny how I just knew that character was from Dragon Ball without really knowing the name of the? Oh, what? You could put like more than 3 charms on your wagon? No way. Oh, cute as hell. Dude, I so badly just want, like, I need to go to the Kirby Cafe. I need merch. Reasons to go back to goddamn Japan, right? These are, what? Let's go, yo. Okay, nice, I guess. What the fuck? What? All right, cool little hairy man. Why would you want like a hairy man on there? Oh, what? Why? Okay. Do we have like one with like? Do we have a? Because there's a Russian one here, which is cool. Like, can we get like a Japanese one? Do we have like representation of the U.S., Australia? What the? No! Get the fuck out of here, dude! Shadow the fucking from Sonic? Got Shadow the Hedgehog? This one goes hard? On I run. Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say that? That is hilarious. That's funny. Dude, these are all cool, man. Wait, if I keep like going to the nudes, oh, dude, yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. What else do we got? What? Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Whatever you're doing, just stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. This is fucking hilarious. Okay, can I renew it again? Go by popular. Okay. And then go by new again. Is it just like refresh? It does. No shit. Oh, this one's cool as fuck. You got like the Mario Kart, like it looks like a bit like a regular kart from like Mario Kart, but it's like Switch 2 logo on it. Patrick, this makes sense. This makes 110% sense. Patrick Star, T He's very funny. We got the star on duty. Some of these individuals I don't recognize. They're like faces on some of these. No, I just saw Resident Evil 1. I just saw Umbrella Corp, dude. No way. What? The Resi Evil car? No way. Kind of sick with it. Is this VOD gonna be okay? I have no idea. We have been seeing quite the amount of things. Oh, what is this the Triforce? This has to be from The Legend of Zelda, right? That makes sense. Let me see. Oh, dude, the Half-Life 3. Dude, are we gonna see HL3 announced at the Game Awards at some point? I've been hearing rumors about this. If Valve ends up announcing Half-Life 3, I'm gonna shit a brick. Play Black Mesa if you haven't already, by the way. Holy moly, that is actually kind of goddamn cool. Like, have another Starman one here. Wait, let me move. Oh, what Kirby with all the Kirbys? These are also no way. We have the Twitter, the X Twitter Warp Star. Why would you ever want this? Yo, I gotta represent my favorite app ever. Okay, let's renew it again. Hold on. No, no, do not look at that. Google. No, we didn't just see that, did we? No one, wait, the VOD might be gone, actually. I'm not joking, dude. Oh, shit. The Monster Energy Drink Wagon. Oh my god, that is, I cannot believe, we got, no way. We got Huggy Wuggy. We got Huggy Wuggy. Oh my god, that is, I cannot believe what I just saw. I legitimately cannot believe what I just saw. That if you didn't, why is it always Kawasaki? Can we talk, why is it always Kawasaki that has like the most like risky like outfits? Like now he's in like a bunny suit. Like what? No, okay. We gotta get out of here. We have to get out of here. That was bad. Okay, we're not looking at that anymore. Okay, look. That's not my fault. They need to remove that. Here's my license, which is cute and very nice. Let me get out of the way so you can at least see it. This is my my license. I'm a 24-hour beefcake. I thought it was very funny. The street names are funny, but I like the one that I have. You can kind of like mix and match them over here. We're gonna have to cut this VOD. I know we are. Pollo beefcake, hybrid beefcake, rip roaring beefcake, no brakes beefcake, mountain. Okay, so there's like a bunch of adjectives. Okay, let's see something. 24-hour, super massive beefcake, internet famous, barehanded, unidentified, first gen beefcake doesn't make any sense. Okay, sparkling, battle loving, gaming, clueless. Wait, full throttle, DDD. Chef Kawasaki. Why are they doing that to him? La 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 la. Nova gamer, researcher, dabbler, enthusiast, idol. Hey, there we go. That's one for us. Chonker. 24-hour chonker. Unidentified chonker. Wait, no, we got, okay, 24-hour chonker goes fucking crazy. I need that. Unidentified chonker. Ordinary, barehanded, super massive. I think I like 24-hour chonker. I think this is the one for me. First in chonker's crazy. Okay, guys, I think let's cut this VOD before it gets me in trouble. I thank you so much for stopping on by. This was a very fun Zatsu. If you guys haven't already or are planning at some point, if you're planning on getting Kirby Air Riders, I think this game is absolutely worth it. I know some people have been on the fence just because of pricing and everything like that, but I'm having a lot more fun with this game, more than Mario Kart, surprisingly. Mario Kart World was fun as hell, but I think I ran dry with that game after a while because of the amount of stuff that you can do and the way that racing is set. But in this game, there's a lot of replayability here. I think there's something much more addicting in this one than there is in Mario Kart World. There's already 2 racing games, and this is the better of them, in my opinion. I think it's absolutely worth it. Just the fact that there's so many things in here. I don't want to spoil too much just because there's a lot of really unique bosses as well, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. You're getting some seriously cool stuff here. And of course, you saw the awesome customization. You can absolutely customize your carts and do all that fun stuff yourself if you're very interested in doing that as well. There's a lot of customization, which is very nice, and we should play more of this sometime very soon. I want to do an open lobby where we can just sit down, and if you have a Switch 2, you want to hop on in with me, maybe we might do that sometime very soon. But before my VOD gets snapped and before anything like that happens, and if you've seen it here, consider yourself lucky because this VOD may not exist. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining your boy Gibsta. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and or day tomorrow. And I'll be catching you guys soon. Seriously, do appreciate that. I'm looking at Kawasaki a lot more differently tonight. Not too sure why he is the character who wears such risky outfits, but thank you so much, Rick, for joining me today. It sincerely was a lot of fun. Do appreciate that. Everyone have a good rest of your night. If you are working, please have yourself a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard. If you're coming home from school or if you're coming home from work, any the case, please travel home safely. If you're rested up in your bed, ready to get some sleep, go get some Z's. You deserve it. You earned it. Get yourself some nice, well-adjusted sleep. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Everyone have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you on the flip side. Rick. Just remember Rick. Remember him. Remember him fondly. That's my mains. He's a good listener. All right, well, who is, let us see, who can we redirect you to? Oh, hey, speaking of Danganronpa, Rio, our senpai, or JP senpai, is playing Danganronpa. So why do we go on ahead and send you to Rio senpai is why I love being able to raid that fella every now and again. So let's go and hit him up with the nice support from the bubbies. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your sleep and enjoy the VOD while it lasts, because I guarantee you probably won't be around for long. So, yeah. Bye-bye!